Hello and welcome from the surface of the sun in Bothell, the basement of Zulu's Game Cafe.
The basement is better.
What?
Basement is better.
The basement is much better. I'm your dungeon master, Joe Louie, and here we have...
Hi, I'm Scotland. I'm playing Tia, Tiefling Warlock.
Hi, I'm...
Somebody.
Yeah, I'm Meest. I'm playing, once again, as everyone knows now, never the same character twice. I'm playing Jerry the Mandarin.
The Mandarin?
The Mandarin. Because she's orange.
So many conflicts.
Very good.
I'm Corey, and I am playing as Freehu, the Air Genasi monk, and yeah, that's me.
I'm Christy. I'm playing Ara, Wood Elf Ranger.
Our story begins back in Snake's Head Harbor. The mechanical worm has been laid out along the harbor and it is hoisted up, where we find Tia underneath, poking around, seeing how it's working. Carrick is in the back behind the bar, as is Garthak. I suspect Ara is there as well.
In her corner, yeah.
Yep. Freehu coming into the bar.
I look around and I am kind of checking out, seeing what the feel of this place is, and I'm looking for a place to stay for the night. So I'll walk up to the bar and find who looks like the owner of the establishment.
There is a half-orc bartender wiping down the bar.
Do you have a room and board, sir?
Yeah, hold on. Pulls out a book. Not the big black book. But
Oh, good.
smaller book. Room 219.
Certainly. I've been on my feet a while and I need a place to stay for a few nights. How much for the room, sir?
He stares off into space for a second. Current market rate is 1 silver,
I think I
and that includes dinner and breakfast.
Well, you had me at dinner, so let's do it.
Very good.
No
Plum.
breakfast tree.
Puts it in. Hands you a
And-
key.
Ooh.
It is weirdly ornate.
You guys have some kind of fancy locksmith in the area that makes these? It's kind of interesting.
The owner of the building is a little weird.
Well, I wouldn't call art as beautiful as this weird, but thank you anyway.
And what's your name?
Freehu.
Freehu. Yeah.
Just as this exchange finishes, Jerry comes bursting through the door. Got that! Tosses a small pouch of coin in it. That should take care of all our tab stuff. How you doing?
It's about time. Pulls out another ledger.
Yeah. Super sorry about that, but you know how things are on the seas. Sometimes ship goes a little off the rails.
How far south did you make it? Or did you go north this time?
I don't know.
Did you make it past the wall?
We made it past the wall, but after a certain point, it just you stopped losing. So it was great because our compass just started to spin for a while there, and it just became very very untenable. So we had to turn back. But then tried to turn back, and all of that was also interesting. So we probably went in circles for probably a good couple months.
All right. How was trade?
It's not as good as we wanted to, but
Oh, blessings for your next journey.
thank you very much.
Tia's just laughing to herself as she's working away. It's just just weird ass people who show up here.
You say your compass was spinning?
Oh yes, hi.
Hello. I love to hear stories of travelers. Whereabouts have you been venturing lately?
love to tell you, but first I definitely need something to wet my throat. And now that we're settled,
Yep.
He grabs
And
his
round 2. Picks up the ledger.
notebook.
New line.
yeah,
This guy likes his paperwork.
sweep that. I've got one of those giant like hats with a fucking plume, like just all over the place.
Yep.
Of course, I'm still a walking, talking dragon, essentially. So,
Oh yeah.
whoa.
Yeah,
Poor
you're
guy.
Dragonborn and you're blue, right?
I'm blue.
Alright.
I'm blue. Sorry.
In the center of the tavern, we have the obelisk of Craig.
Oh yes.
So, in the center of the room is this large black monolith obelisk, and it comes from the underwater city of Craig. The underwater city of Craig, and the tip of it begins to slowly flash red.
Oh no.
What is that?
I'm just gonna walk on over because I already know this jams.
Ara was about to get up, but if you're walking over, she'll sit back
I
and
just
finish
kind
her
of
wine.
look over and kind of give each other the fine, and I walk over.
Okay.
Should I be concerned?
Oh, that's at all, love. And this is just something that happens around here pretty normally.
Okay. And I join them.
Okay, so as you're looking at the obelisk, like the letters start flashing across. Private message for Ara.
Walk back over. No, it's you, not me.
All right. So go stand in front of it, poke it.
Also, I don't know who these people are. They keep following me.
Some kind of communications device.
The
Private message
familiar
for Ara,
sound
it
of pardon.
Private message for Ara.
Yep. Sorry, PM for Ara.
Well, that's new.
It's Twitter.
As the scroll starts to come out.
Oh my god, please tell me it's a selfie.
Dot
Hashtag
matrix
just
selfie.
crag things.
We filled it up with selfies before.
It is in Elven.
Okay.
To Ara from Mother.
Uh huh.
Please come home immediately. Your grandfather has been slain.
That's all it says.
Love, Mother.
Okay.
Love.
But it doesn't say anything about like just me or bring a party or whatever.
One moment.
Technical issues.
Bye.
Hi, thank you.
Bye.
There is no further detail.
Okay. How far away is her home again? Like how many days journey?
It's about it's at least an overnight run.
Okay.
Because you have to go south, you have to go through the woods, and then to
Well, but for coming to the tavern is at least a day.
you don't
as
live
well.
in Verdant Sword.
Yeah. So she's already got her travel stuff.
Pardon?
So she would already have like her bedroll and that kind of stuff, right?
Sorry, what?
She would already have her travel stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't hear through the hat, evidently.
Apparently not. Well, also there's a fan, but
Yeah.
God bless the fan.
Yeah.
God bless the fan.
All right.
There we go.
Miss, it doesn't take a wise one to see that you seem
How bad is it? Is it
perturbed.
okay?
One moment. There's a delay. Oh no, it's really good. It's really
Fine.
good. All right, please
Perfect.
continue.
Okay.
Doesn't take a wise one to notice that you seem perturbed by some news.
Yes, it's not good news. And perhaps I should have a traveling party, and you seem to be aware of your surroundings.
I've been far and wide, and I know many roads. If you need company, I'm more than willing to assist.
And she'll make eyes at you.
So what'd you get? I mean, because I walked back over to my little
All right,
mechanical
I'll-
project of doom.
Ara will just hand it to you.
Huh.
Do you
I
speak
thought
Elf?
you weren't talking to her.
Huh?
You speak Elvish?
Oh, that's right. She was angry with you. Oh, she's over it now. It's been a month.
Oh, you guys were in a fight.
We were. I forgot about. Christy forgot. Ara would have let it go.
Do you want to go?
I should. And it seems to be the way of this thing, gesturing toward the obelisk, that attracts a party of 4. And these two seemed aware. Would you like to go on a 2 days journey? A 2 days journey? Visit some elves?
I certainly could. I certainly could use some time off the boat, get my land legs again. That'd be nice. I'd be happy to join you.
And I go wherever the wind blows, and the wind certainly seems to be in your direction, miss.
There. Well,
Very good then.
Should we show them how to get sandwiches?
We should prepare for the journey, yes.
Mies gently blows in my ear.
but yeah.
Well, introductions, and then yes, prepare for the journey.
All right. So, Garthak looks at you. Would you like a refund or a credit?
Take it as a donation, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Garthak.
I hand him the key back. I guess I won't be needing this. It was a beautiful key.
Blessings upon you. That's what I'm supposed to do, right?
Garthak, can you put the usual caution tape up around my area? Yeah.
The,
My
the orange
favorite.
traffic cones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the cones. Lots of traffic cones.
Yeah, there's
That's awesome.
he puts a
Area.
stone up that like kind of blinks yellow in circles.
Yeah.
Yep.
All the traffic stones.
Yep.
Yep.
So, Ara, your grandfather is Council Elder Link Abrams.
Council Elder Link Abrams?
Yep.
Okay, so him being slain is like, this isn't just a family matter, this is a political
Oh no,
matter.
this is kind of a big deal.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Tia, do you read Elven? Does her handing you the note actually do anything?
Let me make sure. I don't think I actually do.
Okay, then it's
Okay.
some squiggly lines, but it's very
Ornate.
it's printed out.
I spend so much time in books anyway, like everything.
Yeah.
I run into languages all the time. This character sheet is still really horrible, and I can't tell
Where languages are.
where languages are.
I speak giant for some reason. Primordial, common,
Tell
and
me if you
giant.
see it.
Okay.
I spent some
Languages,
time among some
common.
giants for a while.
Yeah, no, I
They're
don't
pretty-
speak any of that.
Pretty cool.
Okay.
So you hand here, look at this. Like,
Like, that's cool. It's a note. What does it say?
these are pretty. These are
Oh,
pretty dots.
Right, I'm sorry.
Dots.
It just gets handed to me. I'm just like, cool. What's it say?
Great.
Congratulations.
My grandfather has been slain. I need to travel home.
Oh.
Well, you know how I feel. I'm down.
Thank you.
I had him put up the traffic cones, stones, whatever.
So it's everything will be left alone for you.
If it's not, well.
Garthak, 2 more pints for the road, please.
I sense great anxiety.
It was rather important.
I sense great
political figure.
apathy.
Could be a source of tension at home.
Very well could be. We'll have to see when we get there. My mother is brief.
I'm practiced in the art of mediation.
Might come in handy.
You just
Okay.
get an apathetic look from
So,
me.
do you get sippy cups of ale? Is that what's just happened?
To go.
No, to-go cups. That's what
Yeah.
you asked for, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
What do they serve drinks to go in this area?
It's like a tankard, but it's got a screw-top lid.
No, it's pretty much a common thing. I think that was the first thing I asked Garthak for. So I
Yeah.
was like, cool.
Yeah.
It's like Vegas.
Yeah, there's not really any liquor laws here.
No, not a thing.
All right.
Fantastic.
So, the Verdant Sword is about 2 days down, 2 days south. The forest is very dense, so it's difficult to take anything.
What did you call the place? Where's her home
Your
again?
home,
Yeah.
your family's home, is in Verdant Sword. SWARD.
What was the first word?
Verdant.
Verdant?
What?
Yeah.
Why can't I hear?
Verdant.
Stupid fan.
Verdant.
Do we know anything about this
Verdant?
place?
It's green.
Oh,
Sounds green.
I mean, it's where the elves went as a sanctum.
During whatever cataclysmic thing happened.
During the purification.
Oh, purification. That sounds ominous.
Yep.
It was.
Sounds diabolical.
It was.
Yep.
So we travel through dense forest
Yep.
for 2 days, 1 night, you said?
Yep.
Yeah.
2 days and 1 night.
So 2
A
days and
luxury
Does
package
anything happen in the
deal.
forest? Or 2 days and 1 night later?
Well, so as you ride south, the forest is deep. I mean, it is very overgrown. But you see a number of
What are you doing?
extraordinarily tall trees in the middle,
Ooh.
and you know that this is the Verdant Sword.
Dude, how often is this path traveled? Like to
Um,
this place?
Not very often.
Well,
like, is
I
it
mean,
even-
obviously because of the history of kind of what happened, I would imagine not, but
Is it even really a path?
More game paths.
Huh. It's one
Um,
that Ara would know well, though.
Yeah. Yeah, you're able to guide fairly easily through. But I mean, it's not without its dangers. Can I get some perception checks as
As we travel.
Critical fail.
Oh, good.
okay. Cool.
Glad we brought you along.
15.
I'm busy
Oh.
meditating.
I'm apparently upset over this news. 8. After my plus 6.
14.
Okay.
I mean, I got a
Oh, wait,
6
pardon me.
total with my, but it's a
17.
crit fail.
What's your modifier?
Perception. Boom. +3.
All right.
You-
Let's see how this goes. All right. Y'all see flickers of something bright orange and pink slowly moving through the forest.
Do I get the sense that it's magic?
How
Not really magic.
big?
Well, I
Are we-
mean, like, demon-like, you know?
No, it's not demon-like. It's big. Like, it's bigger than y'all.
Okay, so we're not. This isn't just like some orange and pink birds. This is a large something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's
Oh,
just
okay.
coming at us.
You know, it's like moving alongside of you. Very slowly.
What is
Oh.
it? It's just orange and pink?
Yeah. Like, you just stopping to, actually look at it.
Well, I'm just gonna kind of, keep walking slowly,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Do I even notice?
not the weirdest thing I've seen.
Well, you see...
I'm good. Yeah, give it a closer look.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I rolled this.
I noticed because they noticed.
I'm certain that I'm very oblivious to these lights. I'm like,
I have
oh,
to like.
I kind of even don't care. I'm like, ooh, shiny.
You see this.
Oh, I noticed that.
That seems bad.
Okay.
It's like a giant snail with many heads.
Guys, I think I'm high. Do you see
Is
this
this-
thing?
No, you're not.
Has Ara ever seen something like that before?
No, that you're not.
Give me a quick nature check? Yeah, nature check.
You
Nature?
just see Tia get all, squinty.
You know, you'd think she'd have a plus to nature. 9. Plus 0 is 9.
No, this seems a little weird.
Okay. Like unusual creature or maybe
Uh-huh.
should not be here.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. Something is off as the snail slowly approaches.
Should we just keep moving? Probably won't be able to catch up with us. It's the age of the snail, after all.
It is moving.
I default to
slowly.
you. This is your forest.
It's unusual enough that it is here that I'd like to know why it's here.
I'm gonna saddle over to the other side of the party,
You're gonna which what?
the furthest away,
Okay.
because I feel like I'm right on top of it.
Yeah. You can easily outwalk it.
I mean, like I'm threatened, but it's what I would call a mild threatened. It's
Right,
like,
like it's-
I'll be threatened in a minute.
I'll wave at it. Hello. Oh, it seems to be communicating with us. Hello, friend. Do you know your way around here? We're looking for the verdant sword something.
Yeah.
You know.
Um,
Hello,
it,
friend.
it
Be
approaches you
lost.
How quickly?
at about
Half the speed of spell.
a third of your own speed.
Okay.
We could
Oh,
outrun this if we need to.
Well, you certainly are a charming,
How close
beautiful
are you
creature.
to
15 feet.
it? Okay.
Hello. Can we help you? Do you need assistance?
The shell begins to glow.
Ooh. You're quite beautiful.
Shiny, sparkly light. Please give me a wisdom save.
Oh, I got wisdom saves
The
for
same way all of
you.
us.
Anybody within 30 feet of it.
Yep.
Wisdom save.
Did I manage to move 30 feet?
Ooh.
Probably not.
You're not
There's
quite.
wisdom. There it is.
Um.
And a wisdom save is just a d20 plus our modifier, right? 16.
15.
13.
12.
Also,
So-
she has advantage versus being charmed, just in case that's a thing that is pertinent here.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, so wait, who got 15 or below?
I had 15.
I got a 12.
Oh, good.
Okay, they stop moving and just like at the bright, shiny snail as it continues
Okay.
towards
Shiny.
them.
Shiny snail.
Bright,
So it's not talking, it's just
Shiny.
continuing toward them.
candy-like
Um,
stars.
We should leave, and she'll, like, elbow all of them. Come on. Come along now. We should-
Beautiful.
It's moving
It's a-
slowly, but if you all stay put, it doesn't matter how slowly it moves.
Hello,
It-
friend.
Approaches.
Does her nudging us do anything? Or do we have...
Go ahead and make another save.
Okay. We probably have enough time between turns. Okay, there we go. 17.
22.
19.
You snap out of it,
Oh.
and
Oh my.
Seems to have some sort of magical ability.
Well, it's just charming is what it is.
See, this is why I was moving away from the weird thing.
Well, when you do that, you miss an opportunity to make a friend.
That's fine. That's fine.
This
Okay.
is not a friend. Let's
This is-
go.
This is friend from afar.
Not yeah.
Hi,
Is this
friend.
like
it
Far?
Like-
continues
not a friend?
Backing up.
We should
towards
kill it?
Backing up.
Yeah, she's
Re-
not
reach-
looking at it.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
so...
walking away as we're having this
So,
conversation.
so basically, as everyone starts leaving, Jerry reaches into her pocket. Salt.
I love when a DM goes, that'll work.
Oh, I like this one.
Okay.
Yeah. So is this, like for Ara, would this be a unnatural thing that needs to be corrected? Or this is potentially a natural thing we shouldn't mess with?
This doesn't quite seem natural.
Okay, yeah. More of whatever that is. She just saw you throw something over your shoulder.
Yeah.
Will-
threw
will that-
salt at it, basically.
Oh, okay.
Like, turned around, went...
This creature is not supposed to
Do
be
you have
here.
more of that salt stuff?
Will that harm it?
It's a snail. I would think that you would think
Oh.
that they would... That,
Salt?
yeah.
That is rude.
It
It's done nothing to harm us.
gets closer
We
and
Should just leave it.
starts
We should kill it.
to
Can we get around it?
slime.
It's not supposed to be here.
Over.
It's unnatural.
Guys, I'm gonna go.
The-
Okay.
I'm more
Salt
about letting things
and-
be.
Reels back slowly.
Let's move.
Tia proceeds to move
I'm keeping
30
a good
feet.
30, 35, 40
Yeah, she's
feet
keeping
away.
far away.
It
And not looking at
retracts
it.
away from your path,
Salt.
Jerry,
But it's not actually. It's still
And-
alive, right?
turns around
Good
and
job.
slithers
How big is it? Like,
away. It
does Zara think she could kill it with a few shots of an arrow? Or is this
Don't!
going to be... No, it's unnatural. It's not supposed to be here. We need to fix this.
it's large. It takes up like a 10 by 10. It's like the size of the table.
So
Oh.
actually killing it would, like, significantly delay our travels.
There's-
and yet a handful of salt would make it go. Oh!
Has made it go away.
It-
And what purpose will attacking
Re-
this defenseless creature?
It was not defenseless. It attacked us.
It did no such thing. It just mesmerized me briefly with its beauty.
And
I am not
was
one to be charmed.
Probably going to eat you.
Well,
We had no direct evidence of that.
the things on its head, the 5 tentacle things, look
Yeah.
like maces.
They're quite ornate. The doodad.
They are, but they're not supposed to be here. She's very confused as to why, like, that fact alone is not enough for everybody.
I'm all
I drew
about
an appropriate
leaving
picture for
things
this
be.
of the salt being thrown at our friend from afar.
Nice.
So that's how I feel about it.
Yeah,
a
That's how-
friend from afar.
Yeah, no. Tia's like, no, I'm good.
Pretty from
I'm good.
afar, but
fine.
far
If
from
this is
pretty.
not the appropriate time to correct this unnatural thing, then we can move on.
Let's just go around it.
The sun is beginning to set.
Oh.
Then yeah, we should make camp.
Okay, this is where you see
But-
Tia be a snappy little bitch. And you'd be like, hey. And I look at these two, I'm like, we're going that way now. You're a little new to our little fun adventure.
Okay.
Relax.
Oh, I'm chill.
All right.
Yeah, whatever you say, lady.
Lead on, lady.
I don't.
Find an appropriate place to make camp.
Okay. Give me a
Off the trail, away from the snail thing.
survival check.
Okay.
If you roll a 1, I'm gonna laugh at you.
I'm not gonna laugh at you.
15?
Yeah. You find a clearing about halfway into the woods. You know you're about halfway to home, I guess. If I must, it's home.
Yeah.
Flat enough to have your bed rolls. Who's going to take watch?
I don't mind watching. I can take a later meditation break.
Okay.
Right,
Well,
yeah.
actually, how many... Because I only need to meditate. You also only need to meditate?
No, I sleep.
Okay. Do you
Oh,
all need
no.
to sleep? How
I
many
s-
hours do you need?
I sleep. But
Do you sleep or do you meditate?
I sleep.
Well, if you want to take first watch, I'll enjoy the
I
nap.
might as well.
Okay.
Because the rest of you
Good
all
night.
need more
Is that-
rest time. For some reason.
Okay.
night.
So.
I mean, I'm going to be up later anyway. I'm working on some stuff.
Okay.
Ooh, plotting.
Those that are awake, please give me perception checks as your first watch.
I'm definitely asleep.
17. I brought better dice this time.
22.
When I sneeze,
Okay.
when I snore.
So the first couple hours pass uneventfully. You see flickers of the moon shine above you. Is almost full, allowing you a little bit of sight into the woods. You hear sort of this chittering in the woods, also unnatural.
So is your home forest
I'm, like,
always this
snoring on you,
weird?
but it's cold
No.
air.
No, there is
It's, like,
something very wrong here.
freezing.
That chittering is
Your,
not
like, hair.
a normal
I
sound.
don't have hair.
Does it sound like
Oh,
something you've
dragon.
heard before?
Does it?
It chills your scales.
What?
Does it sound like something she's heard before?
Meanwhile, my snoring sounds like a
Want me to roll
insect
some?
zapper.
High or low?
Hi.
Nope.
Damn it.
Okay, how about that? Because that's not
No,
normal.
that's not normal. Is it saying go back?
Yeah, can we...
Hodak? Hodor. Crap. What? Not Hodor.
Bodak.
Is there
Bodak?
anything that we can make out from this?
Those
Yeah, does that sound like
Like
anything?
looking towards the sound. The chittering is coming from that same as the voice. As you like kind of squint. You guys got dark vision?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
You see a gaunt,
Yeah.
thin face.
Always with the gaunt thin faces.
Right?
Oh God.
Whoa.
Creeping through the trees towards your fire.
Also not supposed to be in this forest.
No. No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Is that anything I would recognize from my kind of?
Other traveling
give me
circles.
Arcana.
14? Or sorry, 15.
15? It's an undead creature. A worshipper of an evil god.
Do you share
Um,
that with our?
Well, I don't know what mine is, but I'm gonna fill you in on this.
Okay. No, undead creatures are not supposed to live, be here.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like an undead place, but now it's coming towards us, so
Yeah.
you're gonna
So,
see.
Yeah, stand up and have weapons at the ready. Gently kick our
Yeah,
comrades.
just kind of kick these
Eh.
two.
What?
What?
An undead creature is
Oh.
approaching.
Oh, undead. I can help fight those.
Fabulous.
I don't like those.
No.
Put my head. You know,
Um,
like, oh, hang on. Put my hat back
is
on.
it- is
make
it-
Sure it's like,
What's going on?
Bodak.
Okay, got it. Okay.
make sure it's
That
on
is
properly.
freaky.
Can we make out anything that?
I thought you were gonna ask if you two could make out.
A little bit too much of a
you
pause
need
there.
permission.
Can you what?
Can we understand exactly what it is that you're saying? This is me in real life, like trying to roll friendship right here to try and understand what you're actually saying.
I
when
am
you-
saying Bodak.
Modak.
Bodak.
Modak.
Yes.
Bodak.
Okay.
With an M?
B.
Oh my God.
That was a high friendship roll. Thank you. I really appreciate
Alright.
that.
Okay.
And since everybody's awake and looking at it, please give me Constitution saves.
Oh,
good.
Constitution saves. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Crit fail.
Not
Crit
great.
Again?
I've got another crit
Fire that
fail.
dice.
I'm gonna use a different D20.
17.
17. Okay.
I got a 1
You got a 1.
plus a 2. But that doesn't help with a crit fail.
That's a tiny
Yep,
dice.
it's still
Oh, it's
failed.
not
And
good.
I was about to wreck
Yeah,
this
you
thing's
were.
world.
You were
I
totally
have
ready to,
a
like-
perfect.
Ooh.
All right.
You do have the perfect thing.
Yep.
Well, hopefully you can still hit it.
Hopefully.
All right. So,
Tell me how I die.
wait. So how many? What'd you get?
13.
You're fine.
How am I? Am I okay?
You take 17 damage.
What?
What?
You take 17 psychic damage.
Oh my God.
Oh no,
Or like-
I am sorry. I misread that.
I was about to say, wow.
I mean, I'd take it, but oh boy.
Are you? What? Are you? How do you feel about being frightened? Is there anything about your character sheet about being?
Like advantage versus frightened.
He runs away, but
Okay, so you don't have any sort of immunity or anything.
oh no, charming, frightened,
Okay.
all those. No.
Cool. You're reduced to 0 hit points.
What?
Yep.
What?
So you get up, you're all ready to go, and then just
Like what? I'm
Like,
like
pass
just
out.
waking up.
Like scared to death. Thump.
So 0 hit point.
Yep.
And we just proceed to watch this new companion just
All right.
go.
Okay, it's
What
got.
would you like to do?
Do I do my first saving roll?
That was your save.
I mean, for death save.
Oh, not yet.
not yet.
Okay.
Well, did we roll into
You're going first,
oh shit.
I might have
or you may pass.
something to help.
I'm just gonna go this way.
Can I use cure wounds when they get to 0, or does it have to be a different thing?
I think so. I think you're. Yeah. No, you go
yeah,
back
I
to
think-
1.
Yeah.
Well,
Yours up to
what's the distance that we have right now?
about 20 feet away.
Okay, I'm just gonna instinctually fire off that a nice little Eldritch blast
Okay.
just to get going. And that is not going to hit anything, so I am just going to continue to move back a little bit into the situation to try and figure out what has happened to our
All right.
new friend.
Jerry, what would you like to do?
Dead.
Great. He falls over. I'm like, oh dear. All right. Inhale. Lightning breath.
Okay.
I'll take this opportunity
Roll
to
it.
drink a lot.
Let's see.
Oh,
so
yeah, we didn't take
all
stuff
in the
out of
area
the
must make
obelisk.
a dex saving
them.
throw.
Again, yeah.
Is this like a cone?
Yeah,
It's only one target.
yeah, but it's 16.
Off to a great start with this monk.
Trying to figure out what the actual damage is on this thing, or what the DC is, I should say.
Don't worry about it. The lightning goes off, and it seems completely unfazed by it.
Immune to lightning or something.
You can gather that much.
And it just like
Potential touch.
it like hits it, and it goes into the ground and like dissipates.
But we get the nice shocking experience.
Oh,
of
yeah. Oh, it's-
seeing it all lit up. Just
Now
like,
you smell ozone and burnt flesh.
oh dear.
All right, make your first death save.
Okay, need to remember which die I wasn't using, so I'm not
Right.
using this one.
Which
It's
die
going
is
back
fired?
in the bag. Need a new d20. Okay. I forget what a save is on.
High or low?
It's 15.
You're good.
Okay.
That is a death save.
Good.
A couple more of those, and you're good. All right.
Pass.
Can I do cure wounds?
Yeah.
One creature is healed for 1d8. D8. Plus 5. 7 plus 5 is 12.
Okay.
But does it work differently because he's at 0?
Yeah, we're good. Whatever.
Okay.
The color comes back into his like silently screaming face, and you see the muscles relax as he like inhales and then continues to scream.
Oh.
And back over here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We need your help, it seems.
So I'm going to look at these and go, I don't know that we can do any damage to this thing. I'm getting the impression that things in this
No.
forest,
I was looking things up. What has it been hit with so far?
just observing kind of what's happened magically with this lightning stuff,
Yeah. I breathed lightning at it and it went.
nothing. A 0 happened.
Its tongue is a little fuzzy at best.
There's not a lot of things, at least I think, that are immune
Yeah.
to lightning.
Sorry.
12.
Thank you.
And I could probably throw things at it all day long, but
Do any of us or does R know anything about like undead? How do you kill undead creatures?
Give me an Arcana check. This is not natural.
13?
You got a 10 didn't you?
for what?
When you tried to do an Arcana check last time, it was under 10, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to cast.
Huh?
I was just trying to cast.
Oh. Okay. Given its, okay, go ahead and roll. Let's see.
11.
Okay. Given its form and its history, and you've kind of seen things like this, sunlight is bad.
Like it does not like sunlight?
Yeah.
Do we have any sunlight spells?
Look, I've got the opposite of that. I've got this thing called the Book of Shadows.
Okay.
Not anything to do with the sun.
I have an ability that
I'm from
may be able to
I'm
assist.
from a place, that's like in the ground usually.
Yeah. Well, so then sunlight would be useful, wouldn't it?
So what would you like to do?
I mean, it's your turn now,
How
right?
fast is it advancing?
Not quite as slow as the slug, but it's kind of like, well, actually it hasn't moved. Like it's like come up to the edge of the campfire's light, and it just keeps saying its name.
Keep saying its name.
It just keeps saying Bodak.
Did the snail say anything?
Can I yell back at it
No.
without directly looking at it? What is Bodak?
Try.
Okay, you're just gonna get like you're gonna get a little bit of that. That's
Okay.
what's gonna happen. It's not really any kind of casting or anything like that, but
It just keeps saying Bodak.
yeah, I get it, but why? But why? Oh my
Bodak.
God. This is the worst conversation or date I've ever been on.
Yep.
I don't understand.
Do we know that it's saying its name, or is that a?
Is that your name?
Yeah.
We know that it's saying its name.
You know it's saying its name.
Okay. The name of the creature, or like the name of that individual?
It.
Yeah. Okay.
You Bodak.
Bodak.
Yeah.
And it
that's-
stares deeply into your
Nope.
eyes.
Don't
Nope.
look. Nope.
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 I'm gonna just take a couple more steps back. That's
'Kay.
that is my action. I'll just ready a move and pass.
My internet is
'Kay.
being stupid.
Jerry, what would you like to do?
So it's not moving towards us.
No.
And we do have a fire going, correct?
Yep. I'm just gonna do a quick dissolve here, real quick, as a sort of flashback to the pub.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, before we should leave, maybe we should look in the obelisk.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Items.
I did say prepare for
items from the
journey.
obelisk.
We can pretend like that was part
Yeah,
of
this is
preparing
why
for
it's a
the journey.
flashback, real quick.
'Kay.
Yeah.
Well, we did tell him about the sandwich making,
Yeah, that's true.
ordering.
Yeah.
Because it's like a Quiznos in a rock.
I thought,
Okay.
well, we only put in one type of sandwich, though, didn't we?
Yep.
It's fine. You get the number one and only the
Always.
number one.
There is just
There's
the
a
one.
refrigeration problem.
Okay, so meanwhile, let's just rewind
Okay,
time a bit.
flashback.
Okay, so you guys are at the obelisk. Oh, the letter.
The medallion.
Yeah,
Pop
did
it
any
open.
of the medallions... I wouldn't think at that point
So,
to
yeah.
get sunlight. Well, she's been taking the fire one in general, so Ara will take the...
Yeah, there was
Fire
3
breathing.
in there. I can't
Is there an air one?
No.
All right, so contents of the obelisk currently are
I'm an air
one
bender, for those
rooster
just joining.
medallion, one dragon medallion,
Ara takes that.
one snake medallion, one red and white ball, one selfie, one ocarina,
Did we decide what the red and
one
white ball did?
sandwich,
One.
One.
Sandwich.
sandwich.
One. Oh no.
I
Take
don't,
the appropriate number of sandwiches.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't remember which.
What's
Did
the
the
red and white
wand
ball?
go into that?
Yeah.
The wand is not there. The
Okay.
wand was returned to the school.
Okay.
What's the red and white ball?
It's about this big. It's right on top, white on the bottom,
It's a Pokeball.
and there's a circle
It's a Pokeball.
between.
Did we discover
it
what that
work?
did before, or did we just
Uh,
find it?
You know that it was some sort of hunting device.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, trying not to,
What were you guys up to last time?
a
metagame.
lot.
Going into the forest, that seems like a good idea. Also, it's the new thing, so...
I like
One
the
of us
idea of
take
the
it.
rooster medallion. What does that do? Can I figure it out? Can I just like, ooh, it looks
Are there little
charming.
descriptions underneath?
No, but y'all have seen what they do,
Yeah.
so you
It's
can explain what they
charming.
do.
This is very cute.
Which one was the rooster? The one that could move things?
It is telekinesis.
Telekinesis. And this
This will
is
go
it
with my
the snake, I
robes.
think, does invisibility.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you
Yeah.
see Tia wink at the
Kind
selfie,
of like the snake.
and then grab the snake one and go,
Rooster.
and then disappear.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And you got the dragon, and you got
I got
The
dragon.
ocarina.
okay.
Wait, does nobody have the white and
Pokeball?
red ball?
And
Sorry.
I'll also take the ball
Hashtag
as well.
not
Okay.
a Pokeball.
Not
And
a
thus you have
Pokeball.
cleaned out the obelisk and made your journey.
And retcon done.
Yeah.
All right.
So who has
So
the-
you get back in the woods and
There
you're
you go.
thinking like,
Did we just time travel? No.
okay,
No, all of us just sort of pause. bubble thing.
Oh yeah, your turn.
Look, I tried to communicate. I'm gonna read some spell stuff real quick. I don't.
Dunk.
No.
Ding, ding, ding. It opens up. Give me a percentage roll.
No.
Yes. Yes, make it
Do you
happen.
need? Do you need? Okay.
18.
18%. Yeah, it's not real good.
Nope.
No.
It goes tink,
Tink.
tink.
Oh,
Okay.
Now, is this like the old
okay,
game
buddy?
where we have to weaken it first, or like the
Like-
new game where you just throw shit at it?
Oh, poo.
Oh, poo.
I think you're onto something, though.
It's okay, guys. I think I've got a little bit of background and something that might help here. I'm gonna go ahead and cast one of my cantrips.
Okay.
Chill Touch.
Okay.
It's a ranged spell attack using my Wisdom as a monk as my spell attack modifier.
Mhm.
Which is
Nice.
gonna be +5, I think. Oh, spell attack +4. 17.
Okay. Roll for damage.
It is going to be a 1d8 damage, necrotic damage. That's 7. And on undead targets, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against me. Because it is undead.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
It's a ghastly hand appears from the air and grasps at it.
All right.
Take that, Babadook.
Bodak.
Right?
Bodak.
Just gonna make this weirder.
All right. Ara.
Yep. All right. Well, I think it seems like that the not Pokeball
Hashtag
was
not
doing
Pokeball.
something.
Hashtag not
So
Pokeball.
maybe just weaken it a little bit, and it'll be easier to get in the not Pokeball.
Ooh. If we catch
Longbow.
it, can we use it?
I don't know. I really hope so.
It's so good.
Oh, is your name Bodak?
17 to hit.
That hits.
like a
Roll for damage.
Pokemon.
And with what?
This is a longbow.
It only says its name.
So
Okay.
Unfortunately, we
Piercing.
only have one of these things. It'd be nice if we had more.
6.
Okay. Okay.
Can I do? I think I can't do anything else. Maybe take a step back if it's getting too close.
Okay. Bodak.
Bodak.
I don't really like Bodak very much. I feel like I'm a person who can make friends with just about anyone.
Yeah. Okay. Its shadow creeps out and starts to this inky darkness overtakes the logs around the fire and goes underneath you, and you feel a tingling at your feet as you feel the life draining out of you. Everyone takes 5 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Oh, goodness. There's no save for that?
Nope. All right.
I can. No,
Not
I
feeling
might
very
save
good.
that.
No.
I've got a
I imagine
reaction
not.
for
You're down to
this.
7 now.
Your turn.
Okay.
Well, that's great. I'm gonna throw my reaction at it, which is a hellish rebuke.
Okay.
That is 17.
Okay. That hits.
And retreat within 70 feet. Let's see. I'm gonna point a finger at this Bodak.
Okay. Any particular finger?
I mean, I like the finger in between these two.
Okay.
It really feels special to me.
Okay.
It's the one I like to read with.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I let this creature know about this. And I say, hello. That was not cool.
All right.
And some hellish flames erupt up around it.
Uh-huh.
And it has to do some dexterity saving throws for
Okay.
and if it fails,
What's the DC?
DC on this one that they have to succeed is 14.
14. And it's a what? A dexterity save?
Yes.
Okay. It missed.
So
It
if it
is-
fails, it takes 2d10 of fire.
All right.
Nice.
Is it actual fire?
It is a hellish type of fire.
Okay. Why does my calendar tell me to go back in time?
If
do
I
that.
could turn back time.
I've never used this spell before, so that's why I have to read it.
Does it seem more or less upset by the fire?
Your hits don't seem to be doing as much damage as they should be.
The
Well, I
fire
mean,
or the piercing?
There's
And-
14 worth of demonic hellish damage.
Yeah. Okay.
I did necrotic. I don't know if that helps.
All right.
Is it your turn?
That, however, does seem to do it.
The necrotic?
Yeah, it seems to. No.
Oh, hers hellish
The
fire
hellish
stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try my fire weapon next time then if we don't catch it with that hunting ball,
You gotta hit it with some demon stuff.
apparently.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have demon stuff,
With-
but I got dragon stuff.
With that
All right.
stanky
And with
stank
that-
fire.
I'm gonna take a few more steps back.
How far away is the ball between?
You can run up and grab it.
All right, I'll run
It doesn't
forward,
just
grab
appear
it.
back in his hand.
Oh, actually, yeah. It's in your hand.
Oh, lovely.
All right, give me percentage.
88.
Light shines out of it, and it sucks in.
Ghostbuster style.
Dink, 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 dink.
Ah!
and the center ring lights up.
I just kind of look over and go,
What form of witchcraft is that?
Cool. I don't have to do that voice anymore because that really hurt.
well, we gotta give it a good
Until su-
anime ending.
until
No,
such-
we gotta.
Hi.
All right.
Okay, that was the weirdest battle I've ever experienced.
Your forest is still really weird. There's something up.
Yeah, it's not normally this weird. Something
Does the ball
is very
return to
wrong.
me, or is it just
It stays there.
stays there? Okay,
Yeah.
go pick it up.
Does it stay lit? Which version are we doing? Which version are we in?
Do be careful with that.
It's still lit.
Okay.
This is weird. This
It-
really is weird.
It smells like it smells of burnt flesh
Oh god.
and something you cannot quite identify. It's almost like the smell of the air after you've used your lightning weapon.
Bag. Tie
Okay.
it in. Another bag. Tie it in.
Sucker's
want
not
that-
getting out.
Don't want that sticking up my belongings. Thank you.
All right.
I guess
That was
combat's over.
towards the end of the first watch. It appears quiet.
Do you think it's
Good
safe
night.
to take a
You
nap?
should definitely rest.
Yeah. All right. I need some
Um,
sleep. I do not feel good. I feel lightheaded. I'm
Yeah.
usually a very relaxed, centered person, but your woods are really pushing it.
These are not my woods. I mean,
Hashtag
my
not my
normal
woods.
Not my woods.
Thank you.
Not all woods.
Not all woods. Okay,
Okay.
done with that one. I'm
Yep.
gonna take a nap.
Okay. All right. Who's on second watch?
So we were on the first.
Yeah.
So we're gonna.
I
Hop
will.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will do second
Having
watch.
two of us on watch
As-
doesn't seem like
as
a
he's-
terrible idea.
Falling asleep. I'll also do a, cure wounds.
Okay.
How much?
Let's see. 1d8 plus 1d.
What?
Isn't it 1d8 or something?
This is so mean.
6.
Nice.
Yeah, these things are crazy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, if you miss that save, you're hosed.
Yeah. I looked at it. I'm dead now.
Yeah. All right. So those still on watch, give me perception checks.
Those on watch give perception.
Yep.
15.
Okay. The night passes uneventfully.
That's good.
The sun starts to creep up.
And we're just surrounded by things.
Can I get a short or long rest?
That's a short rest.
Okay.
Unless you guys want to risk another 4 hours out here.
I'm
we-
good.
Do we heal on a short rest?
You can use your
Your hit die, right?
yeah,
How many?
as many as you want,
Okay.
out of your pool of them.
No, I won't use it yet then.
Close Terra. So I need her
I'm
open.
gonna use 2 of them.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just gonna try and reclaim that spell
like-
slot with a small rest.
Pardon?
I think I can reclaim that spell slot.
Oh yeah,
For
can
the
we
short-
reset spell
I'm
slots?
like not rolling very good tonight. I'm cursed.
Was that a yes?
What?
Reset spell slots?
Yes.
Wizards
Yeah.
get spell slots back
Oh
on
yeah,
a
because
short
for me
rest.
it's not a short rest. It's a
That's a
long
full rest for you.
Okay.
Some classes
Yeah,
get
you
some
can
of their
get your
slots
extra
back.
slot.
I didn't use any abilities.
But that seriously took it out of you. Like all of
I'm
it
pretty
out
tired.
of
He healed me a little bit. I'm
Yeah.
feeling a little better, but ugh.
you. All right. You see the shadows of the trees
Shadows.
Oh, the shadows creep you out now.
creep along the forest floor, and you start to see the massive shadows that form the verdant sword start to creep through the forest.
Continuing on then, on like high alert, because there's a bunch of creatures that are not supposed to be here.
All right. So, are you going to continue forward towards the town?
That's my plan, yeah.
Seems like we should figure out what's going on.
Think you guys can keep
Yeah.
us out of trouble for just like a little bit?
Oh, that's
not
not a
at all.
guarantee. I
No.
mean,
So,
it could be infinite
Sorry,
sandwiches
that's
or
not
death at this point.
yeah.
So
Or both.
oh, sandwiches.
I do like
All right.
sandwiches.
So, I need some perception checks.
Okay.
Oh,
it's
right.
a natural 20.
Nice. 19.
18.
19, 18, 20,
16.
16. Okay. You all notice 2 parallel pieces of, like, rods of metal running through the forest that are overgrown. There's wood about every 17 inches, 18 inches between the pieces of metal, perpendicular, and it's running east-west.
Were
They're
those always
rusted.
here?
It looks like they've been here for hundreds of years.
But I haven't seen them before.
You haven't really noticed them? Like, something, maybe the trail from the slug has, like, picked up enough
Like,
of the forest
uncovered.
floor to reveal these strange...
Looks like a rail. Well, I wouldn't recognize
You
that
would not
in
recognize
character
that.
as a rail, but that's
Yeah.
what you described. Huh.
So spending some time, now that Tia has spent some time engineering, basically, because it's metal, and because I hit a natural 20,
Yeah,
do I get a little more insight?
what
yeah,
it might be.
so you're, like,
Each one
looking at it closely, and
is a
you,
giant
you,
frame.
you see markings, like, swirls as if wheels had traveled along this. And given, like, the way that the lines are spread in it, it was traveling fast. And you see, like, as you, like, start uncovering it, like, between the breaks of one piece of metal to the next, and they're really, like, well lined up, you see a small stamp that looks like a phoenix on either end of the metal.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Huh. I mean,
Yep. Okay, that's a thing.
it's just really cool. It just looks like the mechanical worm and all that other stuff. Like,
Oh.
there's some cool old stuff. We don't know who made all of it.
Before the
This would probably be in that,
cataclysm, perhaps.
that realm of the weird mechanical stuff we keep finding. We keep finding mechanical stuff.
It's very strange. I wonder where it goes.
What do you think
Does it
this
go
was
in the same
for?
direction of like where we're traveling?
No.
Okay, well,
I'm going to put a pin in that.
yeah. Yeah, we'll come back to that.
Okay.
Cool.
Another star.
Okay.
You
So,
guys don't want to follow maybe
continuing
the
forward.
Is this
follow
something
the
that I
route
can
of this
go
thing,
ahead
see
and
where it
roll?
goes?
You would,
Not
if you would
now,
like,
we
go
have
for
a
it.
mission.
Okay, that's true. We do have to get back to your home.
So that would be a 21.
All right. Before the uh, before the adventurers, years before that, there were these mechanical devices used to transport goods and people remarkably quickly across the land. You recognize the symbol as that which belonged to the impetuous phoenix, a very special one of these devices that was forged using phoenix fire, so it gained regenerative. The metal had regenerative qualities.
Oh.
But we don't see any sign of anything else that goes with these two.
And
No.
so, but the metal now looks rusted, etc.
The rail does.
Yeah.
It was the train that was made out of it.
Gotcha.
Ah.
Okay.
Now, where is the train?
The what now?
The what? What
Exactly.
Yeah,
train?
y'all haven't heard any of that, so you don't know.
That,
anything.
yeah, that was all in your
No,
head.
No,
that was
that's
out of character.
that is, huh?
Huh.
That symbol looks kind of familiar.
Yeah, that's quite interesting. Huh.
And we see nothing but this just going off a long ways.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you keep burying it,
It keeps going.
it keeps going.
Unfortunately, it's
Yeah.
going in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
It is not going towards
Yeah.
the verdant sword.
This is something that we'll want to take a look at another point.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. And continuing forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The edge of you approach the edge of the forest, and it's a large clearing of short grass. And here there's big trees, 200 yards tall.
Oh,
And that's normal.
This is normal.
Okay.
That are planted in a 6x6 grid.
Is
They
anything
are
normal?
150 yards between. And they dwarf redwoods. These are like about 100 feet across. Built into, like, on them or growing on them, you're not really sure, are buildings or like shops and homes further up.
Ewok houses.
Not quite.
Okay.
They're much more elegant than that.
Okay.
Because like
Elven houses.
it is difficult to
What
tell
else?
whether or not they're
Sure,
grown
what
or
else?
built. There are large beetles with carriages built into the shells that are transporting people up and down these trees. Every 200 feet, there are bridges that go across, linking each of the trees in a grid.
Oh, I played this game before. It's just where you die whenever you fall off the side of them.
That is dope.
Welcome to Verdant Forge. Sword. You see ornate stairs built around the trees. In the center, between in the between the third rows, you see a gazebo that looks like it may have been grown. Was it built? You're not sure. Like, everything here is like, it's hard to tell. It is the normal way of the elves. It is in this central gazebo that you know that your grandfather would be placed for the viewing.
The viewing and
And the
paying of
memorial.
respects. Christy doesn't know, but Ara would know. Should she change clothes out of travel gear, or would that be disrespectful? Is there anything she needs to do to
No, under normal
prepare?
circumstances, it would be treated as the last party that the person was at. It is not so much a mourning, like, it's not so
It's
much
not mourning.
mourning as it is a celebration of the life led, because it was a very long life, a lot of experience. The only mourning you were lost of is the loss of that knowledge, but the life force will continue to go into the force, which is why these are always done on the ground. So you would put on that which you would put on to a
To go to a party.
like a ball or
Okay.
something.
Hell, she was only going to the abyss, though. Well, she'll put on whatever is closest to appropriate.
Yeah, and shops are the bottom couple of doors vertically are shops, and pretty much whatever you need could be obtained
Oh,
there.
that's true. Okay, then she'll go into the appropriate shop.
So before you head that way, I kind of turn to you and be like, so, warlock and all, I'm just waiting for death. I embrace it with every action. So my views on this are a little different. Is there any help you need from me?
Well, it's more of a celebration of his life. So if you would like to come with me, we can get appropriately attired. Would they have the right sizes for all of my companions?
Or is there anything you
Not
need me
for
to
me.
do? Well,
I just need some formal robes.
Do you need someone to kind of go figure out what's happened? Or is there anything I can do in town?
Oh, like some investigation while I
Yeah.
do my
Pick me out.
family thing?
You know what
Political
I like.
intrigue.
It's actually not a bad idea.
There are very, very skilled craftsmen
Who
here,
could make the appropriate garb.
and while you are of an abnormal size compared to your elven companion, it would not be that difficult.
Well, that still said, I probably have a dress captain's coat in my bag
Yeah.
because so
Be-
switch out to that
well,
one.
let's first get appropriately attired
yeah,
so that we can
yeah,
be
yeah.
respectful.
Replace my
and then
grapple feather
I
with a
assume
real
I have
one.
some family things I need to do, and then perhaps y'all can do some investigation.
Most of the responsibilities for taking care of would fall on your mom,
Okay.
and elves being so long lived don't have more kids, so there's not like you've got a lot of aunts and uncles to deal with. But since this is basically an entire country's worth of elves smashed into one city, they had to go up instead of out. There's a lot of friends of your family that would be there to support her in her duties of keeping a watch over the body and taking the book of their life and transcribing everything as the trees start to seep out memories.
So, not a lot in the way of family responsibilities then.
No.
Okay. Well, then let's get appropriately attired and, visit my mom. This was my mom's dad?
Yes.
Okay. And then we can do some investigating.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so we need to get dressed up. Sounds good.
Yep, get dressed up. This is a party. Celebrate his life, after all.
Do your people have a place of worship?
The gazebo, more or less? I
The
mean,
gazebo is sort of a centralized meeting place.
like the forest.
Yeah, you're kind of in it.
Okay.
We've been walking through it for a couple days.
Do you mind if I perform a meditation ritual for your grandfather out of respect?
Certainly not.
All right.
Please do.
I'll light some incense and I'll do some meditating.
Where?
Near the gazebo.
Okay. So it's
Too technical.
a little bit of a walk. I mean, it's several football fields to it. So you get adorned. So a couple hours later, after getting everything, you make your way in. You see basically everyone
Yeah.
is approaching. The shops close after you guys leave.
Yeah, I still get myself a new shirt because obviously it's like,
fancy.
oh yeah, no, it's
Um,
or I asked if I could get one and buy.
uh, you. Yeah. Okay.
I'll take it.
Yeah. No. You.
Right.
Huh? Are you gonna try to barter or?
Like, I'm willing to pay what their what they require me to pay.
As you walk into the shop, the shopkeeper gets this sort of like glazed look briefly and offers you a 30% discount.
That's so very thank you.
So
And
very thank you.
you get
I was a little taken back by this.
um, a. It is, I assume, poet shirt style, like
Yeah.
poofy shirt,
Yes.
woven from spider silk.
Okay.
Seinfeld,
It is extremely
the
fine,
ruffle shirt.
and feels almost like nothing.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Like wearing nothing at all.
Yes. On top of the world.
Okay.
Just floats against your scales.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like you're wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
I'm glad I didn't get pants. Because now I'm wearing nothing at all. Oops.
Yeah. So, and as you leave, they close up the shop and follow you.
Yeah.
And there your mother is, writing everything down. And people are approaching her and telling stories of their experiences with him. And she's writing down that, and there's just like the book is large.
Yeah.
Your grandfather was extraordinarily long-lived and touched basically everyone here. So there's the stories, the
Many
outpourings, the wine is flowing freely. People are
I do like wine.
telling some awkward stories that your mother is taking in stride. Yeah. All right.
Did you know your grandfather had some sort of tryst with an orc and a giant? Your great aunt Triselda
So-and-so.
just told me a story. Quite an interesting man he was, it sounds.
I'm just kind of like scribing
was-
down some of these stories. They're kind of interesting. Save them for later.
I don't even know how
Yeah,
a
she'll
giant
just
would
Listen.
with an
Yeah.
wood elf.
And so as your mom, like, she turns like the last page and like another page emerges from the back binding, and she just keeps writing.
I need one of those books.
That is
Cool.
That looks
That is
amazing.
cool.
Your father approaches you. Thank you for taking the time to come down here.
Of course.
Your grandfather has left you something, and something for Videro? I don't know who that is.
Does Zara know who that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you were at the Magic Fair, right?
Yeah.
Videro was the young orc child,
Oh, that's
daughter,
right.
girl, that had built the animation ray.
Is that how you guys made the sandwiches?
No,
No.
Okay.
that was an entirely different process.
I
If
can
we had
deliver that.
the sandwich
But
Right.
you know
ready,
why?
yes.
Was that tryst with the orc?
It was. It all seems connected.
So he walks up towards your grandfather's body and takes a necklace off of him. It is a stone medallion
Yank.
with a rat on it.
Nice. Okay.
They're the Chinese zodiac.
And that one is for me or for Vidal?
This is for Videro. And
Okay.
he reaches down below and picks up by the nape of the neck a white rabbit. This is what was left for you.
Take the rabbit.
He said it was named Circe.
Circe.
Yep.
Say hi to Burl.
All right. She'll hold the rabbit. Does she get any immediate like this is a normal rabbit? This is some kind of magical rabbit?
The rabbit hops up on your shoulder and looks out.
So unusual behavior for a rabbit.
Yep.
All right.
So look over me like, sweet. Rabbit familiar.
Dope.
Well,
That's pretty awesome.
hopefully my owl gets along with the rabbit.
Uh-oh.
I mean, its name is Circe. I mean, sounds
Seriously.
awesome.
Circe.
Nothing could go wrong.
I will tell Anil, like immediately, this rabbit is not for eating.
It immediately possesses you when you walk off the side.
I know. I'm sorry.
Hoot!
That's the rabbit.
Surprise!
Your owl is like eyeing the rabbit,
Uh-huh.
and the rabbit just looks at the owl, and it. Give me a perception check.
19?
Grins. You're fairly certain the rabbit grins.
Can you talk to animals at all?
I can.
Yeah, wood elf.
And the owl, hoot! like backs away from the rabbit.
So Tia just looks over. I
Like-
think your rabbit just hit on your owl.
I think I'm going to have a,
Well,
have a
I
conversation
never
with
said
Emil
the
and
owl.
Cersei later. Thank you, Father. Were any instructions left?
The rabbit is to be your familiar, or it was a familiar.
I should care for it.
Yes, it is
Keep
your
it with
charge now. And the talisman is to be brought.
Brought to the
Videro.
All right.
You have brought companions.
I have. Sorry, forgive my manners, and she'll introduce.
We accompanied her on the way just to make sure she made it safely.
The woods. Something is not right in the woods. Are you aware?
Yes, that seemed to have happened a couple nights before your grandfather.
Okay.
Do you have any information on it? Also, hi.
Hello.
Take off my hat. Sweeping bow. Boom. Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, I'm sure.
Light nod. Just boob.
Wait,
Um,
Boob.
I had a slick back feather.
Oh my god.
he gestures y'all to
Yeah. A
aside.
more appropriate place to talk.
I have the Pontius.
He was killed by an arrow.
To the knee?
A single arrow?
Pardon?
To the knee?
Oh my god.
Well, he used to be an adventurer.
No! Crossing mythologies.
Really?
We already had
Now
a Pokeball.
you're complaining about it?
We had a Pokeball. I should have expected more.
We had a full Breath of the Wild thing at one point too.
It wasn't Breath of the Wild.
No, I'm sorry. It was, yeah, it was,
Ocarina
was
of Time.
almost,
from
actually.
yeah,
Marshall.
Ocarina of Time. Yeah.
It hit him squarely in the chest from a very long distance.
So we don't know who shot the arrow?
No. But it was poisoned.
I'm sure he had 3 names. Whoever it was.
Pardon?
I'm sure whoever shot the arrow had 3 names.
Just gonna roll
Do
my
we know
eyes
how
back a
long
little
of a
bit.
distance? Like her tracking skills are
Um,
coming into her head?
he gestures for the constable.
Those likes.
In Elvish, it's like, would you fetch the murder weapon? One moment, and like he goes off to one of the trees and catches a beetle up, and it like skitters up a couple hundred feet.
It's got a
And he
VW logo on
gets
it.
up.
But
It is of the people.
German engineered.
A few minutes later, he returns with an arrow. And it's like it was made out of rotted wood. But that's what it looks like. But it's like these spots where it would have rotted through was reinforced with metal.
How weird.
And you can tell that the a large amount went into your grandfather, so it had to have been shot with a lot of
Significant amount of
force.
force.
Potentially a like a ballista almost.
Where was he at the time of this
In his home.
assassination?
He was
Oh my.
inside.
Yes.
Through the window.
Through the wall.
Perhaps you should go up and check.
Yes.
What? No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
I almost missed
yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Took
So-
a ballista to the knee.
So
D&D murder mystery.
I'll go with her to help investigate if
'Kay.
if it's
Yes,
not
please.
too invasive to come in.
okay. So y'all take a
Yeah.
beetle up.
Well,
Your gr-
oh, this
yeah,
is
but
different.
it's weird.
Well,
Perfectly normal.
no,
yeah,
not
I'm just
normal.
gonna kind of poke over because I'm not gonna go with them. if
I've
it's
never
okay.
traveled in
Okay.
this method. I've
I'm-
been to distant lands.
I'm gonna say like, yeah, go check out the house. I'm gonna try and figure out what's going on elsewheres.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of point to Mass as like, is there like a magic users kind of area, a bar, or the library of kinds?
There's a library. He points up.
I'm gonna head that way.
Okay. All right. So, where are you going?
So they're off doing their.
They're gonna go. They're gonna go sleuth it up.
You
Okay.
can come with if you
Research.
want.
I'm going to mingle.
Okay.
We've given you 3 things to keep
Okay.
track of.
So, mingling first.
Hey.
What
how
kind
are
of mingling would you like to be doing?
What was that?
What kind of mingling are you doing? What is your goal?
Sex.
My, no,
The sexiest of mingling.
no. In this
She's a
particular
sassy little dragon.
case, I'm just enjoying talking with people. That's really what it is. So I'm trying to learn a little bit more about the deceased.
Okay.
You know, expressing my condolences on the loss, etc. Yeah.
Some of the very old elves take a shining to you with remarks like, you seem so familiar, but I know you're far too young. Perhaps I met a relative or something.
Oh, I'm sure. My family's been around for quite some time, so and we're very very well traveled.
No. War stories will pass.
Yeah.
As they talk about their escapes and things just prior to the purification. So you'll hear stories of the incursion and the world as it was, and they sort of fall into this like, don't you remember that time sort of conversations. And it's like they kind of lose themselves in that as they talk about old Canadani, when the let's see what the royal
There was a title.
the titles, which I somehow don't have here.
What?
I know they're somewhere. The
Text John.
Well, the title isn't of immediate importance right now, is it? Okay, never mind.
what? And they start talking about spike whales.
Spike whales?
Yeah, there were spike whales that used to be off the western coast of Canadani.
I think I remember hearing some stories about that.
Yeah, you've heard stories, but they died out years and years ago.
I am very well traveled.
I know I wrote that stuff down. Anyway, yeah, there's a long title that they spew out. Okay. Meanwhile, in the library,
With the rope.
what would you like to do?
So, I figured it was a great place to start. My goal is to kind of like go here and then maybe go to a bar and see what's going on. But if there's like some kind of information desk, I just kind of like to ask them about, is there anything that you have in particular to,
There's nobody here.
oh, they're all at the,
Everyone is down there.
using my
Knowledge of library.
Eyes of the Runekeeper, I can now
Whoa.
read everything, so I'm good there.
Nice.
I'm just going to start perusing this place, since no one's here.
All right, give me a perception check.
14.
14. There's a lot of Canadani history. There is history of a recent history, but recent history for elves is skewed. For the past 500 or so years, like there's newspapers. There are some books of magic, but it is it is mostly wizardry. And there are some on theoretical Nigelian engineering.
I'm going to just take those, pop that in the bag.
Okay.
I'll bring it back. It's fine.
Okay.
But nothing that really tells me anything kind of interesting more than I maybe already.
Not really. I mean, it's you're finding some like generic history, but you found some spiffy stuff, like the book that you have pocketed. But the most of the magic stuff isn't of use to you because it isn't how you perform magic.
Yeah.
Um,
Just trying to get a kind of feel. So I'm gonna head out to the next direction. I'm just gonna start making my way towards that next direction, see if there's anybody hanging out there.
yeah, there's not many. I mean, most everybody's down there hanging out. There's not.
Yeah.
Well respected.
I'm gonna head back down and join my other friend here.
Okay. And you will return midway through a story, be somebody telling a story of when the giant black ball appeared and the absolute ineptitude of local law enforcement, where the mounted paladins had to come in and show them what was what. Okay.
All right.
Come with
So-
me, girlfriend, because we're going to deal with this together.
We're gonna
All right.
investigate together.
So you come up to your grandfather's house, which is, clinging to the side, and it is actually a rather simple home. He wasn't one to hang on to much material things. He mostly, he was a storyteller, which is why the volume of his stories is so ridiculously large. You give me perception checks.
So simple, but lots of books.
Not even that many books.
Oh, okay.
He just told everything off the top
Oh.
out of his head.
I'm a bit
Perception?
distracted with everything going on. I only got an 8.
23.
Okay. You do see that there's actually a really nice carpet in here, that is very plush. No, this is wrong page.
For you. For you?
Yep, to
For
you.
me? Oh, okay.
Yep. You notice that there is a very nice, soft carpet
Oh.
that is obviously one that has been used for sitting and, meditating and contemplating.
Oh.
Um,
A man after
like-
my own heart.
Yeah, like it, whether you're kneeling, sitting, it's like sitting on a cushion without being a cushion,
Okay.
like woven yoga mat.
I'm going to like sit on the carpet and kneel and try to kind of get into his mind a bit.
Okay. It's a little memory foamish, and you could like as you like settle in
Feel where he would sit.
where he just was.
Oh.
Okay. So, as you're looking at this scene, you see where he's facing, and he's like facing a small mosaic on the wall, like it was like one would use to meditate on. And you look behind, and you see the blood splatter on the wall, like specks of blood where the arrow would have come through. And you can look out this way and see where it came from, and it is came from above in a mansion, one of the
Okay.
uppermost houses.
I'm sorry
Would
you
I
had to
know
see
who lives
this.
Yes, the Archdruid Antioch.
Archdruid.
Antioch,
How do you spell it?
Antioch.
Antioch.
Yep. Last name Bod, Bahd.
Bahd.
Yep.
Cousin of Strahd. Strahd and Bod. Twins.
Archdruid Antioch Bod. She'll say that out loud.
Don't want to go through his Strahd.
I'm sorry you had to see this.
If it gives us answers, it's all's well.
It's
Feeling really
effective
terrible
way
that I
of
didn't go with you
looking
now.
at things, but I can't help but feel you may be trying to avoid your feelings.
All right.
Do you wish to take this further? Because there are
Yeah,
answers
so-
up there.
I mean, she'll look around and see if there's anything more to learn here before moving on.
Nope, there's not much else here. Your grandfather led a simple life when he was here. It was mostly a place of contemplation, and you know that, like as he would stare at this piece of mosaic, that he would like sort of recatalog everything that he had learned in the day, and use that as a way to distract his conscious mind while everything else was stored. He was prolific memory.
Okay.
Is there any religious imagery in the room?
None.
None. Okay. I'm always on the lookout for imagery depicting deities, especially air-related deities. So I'm trying to find more answers.
That's fair.
Does
Nothing.
it look like he cared for the rabbit here? Like, do I see a rabbit cage or anything like that?
You see what appears to be a wooden cone
Pellets.
with a platform around the outside, and a hole that has been drilled through.
You could have also asked in the Jeff Goldblum, what's his name? Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Way is droppings.
Droppings.
Droppings. Rabbit droppings.
So a cone with a platform? I'm
Yeah.
not. Picture in my head is not making sense.
Cone platform.
Okay, so you got a cone
Okay.
and a base around it that is also round.
Okay.
That one might associate with a witch's hat.
Oh,
Oh yeah, because I got
Like
a
made of
weird
fabric?
picture.
Huh?
like made of fabric?
No, it's made out of wood.
How big is it? So like big enough for the rabbit to be inside.
Yeah.
The witch's
It's
hat shaped thing.
A rabbit in a hat.
Oh, and the hole is not like a little hole. It's like big enough for the
Yeah.
rabbit to come in and out of.
Yeah, and it's like at the base of the cone.
Are we more than 60 feet up in the tree?
Yes.
Oh, darn. Okay. Okay.
You are currently about 100 yards up.
Okay. I was thinking of a way of getting kind of like a message down to them.
Yeah. Does the rabbit seem to have any affinity for this cone-shaped little house? Like, should I take it with me?
Are you? The rabbit kind of shrugs at it.
Okay. So long as you have a shelter, then doesn't matter if it's this one in particular.
It's a living.
is the rabbit like nodding and shaking its head, like
Rabbits into some
Yep.
kinky
Okay.
stuff. That is what you drew.
When you
What?
described
Nothing.
it, it's just that's what
I
I
think
heard.
she got the
see?
positions a little mixed up. I'm gonna put
I
this.
want to see. I want to see.
Well,
what
I
I
think
heard.
the audience will need to see. She got the positions of the description a little mixed up.
Because that's totally what I was picturing too. It was like, is this rabbit dangerous? Do we need to keep
There
it?
we go.
I just keep posting all these. to
Yeah, I
Twitter,
think
by
it
the
read.
way.
Okay.
All right. So Cersei seems unattached to this particular home. All right. And
That's beautiful.
It would be large enough that it'd be unwieldy to carry.
And vulgar.
I mean, it's not like you could wear it because it seems to be solid at the base.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just wood.
Okay.
We get your proper hat.
Ooh.
That's what we need to do. Maybe like. Yeah, top
I
hat.
could go for a hat. I've always thought about hats.
Well, I know a great place where I can get you some.
Okay. Then I'll leave it there.
You have to get yourself your
Okay.
own feather because I don't know.
Shall we investigate
Um,
the origins of that arrow?
Yeah. While we're here, and while the rabbit seems to be, answering yes or no questions with nods or shakes, is there anything here that you would like us to take with us?
The rabbit shakes its head.
What a
Alright
weird
then.
rabbit.
One thing at a time. So the archdruid, I assume, is someone of import. Like, I shouldn't just wander in and accuse him of murder.
I'm sorry, my breath. smells so much.
No, I
He's
could
kind of a
smell that.
dick.
All right. Well, let's talk to the constable first, anyway, and tell them of our suspicions. No.
I mean, if it's this wealthy man, you'd think that he might either be covering his tracks or be working with people to hide things. Often,
Perhaps.
I've seen things like this where folks who are responsible for the truth are
Or not.
not following what they're supposed to.
Perhaps just with speaking with my father in private, then.
Looking at that house, that person is of great influence, probably. Perhaps with folks you can trust first.
Makes sense to me. All right. Back down the beetle.
Hop on a beetle down.
I'll follow
Okay.
you.
And back down to the ground.
And find my dad.
He has wandered back over and is standing next to your mother.
He's probably engaged with whatever this hot mess is up to.
I found you. We're having a drink. You're filling me in on things.
Y'all are drinking?
Yeah, I'm drinking.
No, it's elven
Constitution.
wine.
Constitution.
Ah, do it. Elven wine.
16.
Okay.
8.
All right.
I've been down here
The
long.
So-
pirate is drunk.
So do
Yes.
the old ladies just keep refilling his glass? He has
Yeah.
no idea how much he's had drinking.
You have no idea how much you've
She's
had.
Oh
And
no.
like, there's one elf with a hairstyle that looks almost like Neapolitan ice cream, brown, and then
Yes, these are my people.
blonde, and then pink. That doesn't seem to understand quite how to fill a wine goblet and keeps filling it all the way up.
There's signs posted. Friends don't let friends ride beetles drunk.
Right.
I'm just thanking them profusely with every time they were filling. Oh, that was don't need to do that. Oh, thank you so much.
Did I find one of them?
I'm just like,
Oh
so
yeah, no, you
entertained.
can totally like the feather is just like peeking out over everything and waving, flailing wildly as
Oh.
gesticulation is occurring.
There you are. We okay. You're not going to be
Haven't
any
heard
help
any
to
kind
us.
of interesting stories worth of note. Like, well, I've been since I came
You're
back down.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Besides being incredibly
Elven
entertained.
wine.
I take it.
Yes, actually, you
Also,
hear something about from one of the because he seems to be hanging out with the old people. Somebody mentions a lawyer that was polymorphed or something into a cow named Allie McVeal.
Oh my god, get out of here. I'm crying.
Are you trying to get me to draw really funny stuff?
Yes,
Please.
draw everything.
I
Please
want
chronicle
I
our
want pencil
adventures.
skirts and dancing babies. Okay.
Okay, so
Sorry.
Has Ara heard these stories before?
Polymorph.
Like the bits that she hears as she's coming down?
some of these are new.
Ally McVeal.
Like the Ally McVeal thing seems new.
Single female lawyer.
Yeah, polymorphed.
Or was it a cow that had its wish granted to become
Did they say
a elven
cow?
lawyer?
Yeah, it's they say a calf or a cow.
Okay, she's gonna be useless to us. Are you still yourself? Okay, you seem okay. We've got a lead. We might need your assistance.
Yeah, what's up?
Someone who seems skilled at navigating social situations. Not quite my strong suit.
Does it look like I could pull my dad aside for a minute, or would that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
Come with us.
try and get his attention and
Comes over to you.
pull him aside.
Yes.
Archdruid. What's he been up to lately?
Mostly dead.
For how long?
Couple weeks.
And we're sure he's dead?
They brought the body out. They brought him down here.
So the Archdruid died a couple weeks ago. The weird monster things appeared.
Who was the estate left to?
Oh. Yeah, I guess it was about the same time.
About the same time the monsters appeared?
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, that.
Who manages the archbishop's estate?
Archdruid.
Archdruid's estate.
None right now.
Do you know who has access to his home?
Yeah. Sorry. Joe's mind just blanked.
It happens.
I moved my mic. Out of respect to our lovely viewers.
Well, while that
That was
pause
nice.
happens,
Yeah.
whatever tact that a tiefling has kind of butts in and kind of goes, so has you or any of your loved ones felt the touch of necromancy before?
We
If so,
tend
you
to
might
steer
be
away
eligible
from
for
that.
compensation. That's what you sounded like.
It totally is what you sounded like.
That's what I was going for. But going with that nature, with that question, and the reason I ask it is one of those creatures that we ran into, we still have actually. Wink, wink. The drunk one has it, by the way.
Oh.
Call 1-800-DEAD-BEEF.
Seemed to be of some sort of necrotic form.
It looked like the Babadook.
That's what is a
Something
Babadook?
that came to me in a dream. Don't even ask.
Strange. No, we tend to shun that sort of magic. I guess Madame Ruby would be the one that is taking care of the estate.
Okay.
What can you tell me about this Madame Ruby?
Oh, I don't know. What does?
A woman that was often seen with the Archdruid. Had a reputation for being very open to carnal desires.
Oh my.
Alright. How did the Archdruid die?
There was a big hubbub about it, but he was murdered.
Oh,
How was
Arrow?
he murdered?
and yeah.
We're not quite sure.
When you say that, what can you tell me?
I'm not sure. He had some guests over to his house.
So how would you know he was murdered?
Well, he was dead.
That
Like dead of a wound that was noticeable?
It was
A poison?
really difficult to tell. Like, it's like he was attacked by a lot of people, but we couldn't figure out who did it.
So like
Can
like
you-
bludgeoning wounds.
It was either an arrow, he may have been hung.
the warning signs of necromancy often aren't seen before they happen.
So was there like a rope and a knife and a candlestick
Ask your
Can
doctor.
you get us
Necromancy
into
is
the
right for you.
mansion?
Yes, one
and
moment.
a revolver? A wrench.
He walks over to the constable, who has a key on him and passes it over, and they give it to you.
To go. This is for there.
Mansion.
Okay.
That's the key to the mansion. Would it be acceptable for us to do our own private look around just for the sake of peace for her grandfather?
If this is where this trail leads, then go.
I think peace will be found in answers, and that seems to be where they are.
Yep.
You just follow us, dear.
What?
Come
I'm
along.
having a fantastic time right now.
You may
He was
have.
just telling me a fantastic story about dark elves coming out.
I
out
hear
of
the
this-
archdruid had a private collection of wine.
I'm not that much of a glush.
Right. So you catch a beetle up?
Yeah, me and whomever's coming with me.
Okay.
Yeah. We need a good Beatles song.
Yeah,
for,
Everybody
for-
going up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think we should all
yes,
go.
like, thank you for the wonderful time. I'll come back and talk to you.
I
talk to you
basically
again
got
soon.
this one. I'm just like, come on.
Yeah, I'll
Come
talk to you
on.
again.
That's what I was
again
trying to
soon.
do.
Again
Yeah.
soon.
It didn't work.
Promise. Thank you very much for the conversation. It's been a pleasure.
Likewise. And
And off you go.
off you go. All right. So as you approach the Archdruid's home, it,
You've got some strength.
like all the other buildings, all the other abodes here, looks like it is. You can't tell if it was grown or built, but it is in a strange style that looks like it's clutching onto the tree as it's so large.
Okay. Like the tree doesn't continue its normal path. It's
Well, no, it's more like the building is holding on to the house is holding on to it.
oh okay.
Like so, there's it's like it has its own root system that's like entwining around the tree.
Oh, like a
Ooh.
nursing tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some kind of cool druidic magic made that.
Yeah.
All right. So, it is large. There's a set of double doors.
You have the key.
Yep.
You open it up.
Yep.
As you open it up, there's a couple of stairs up that goes into a large hallway. Inlaid floors. The chandelier appears to have been shattered on the floor. Or maybe not, depending on how you count. And there's a set of stairs up, and two doors to your left, and two doors to your right, and then it continues on underneath the stairs.
All right. Room by
Okay.
room.
I'll let you lead the way.
Okay. So where are you starting?
Start on the right, and then kind of work our way around.
Okay. So you open up that first door, and there's a lot of books along the walls.
Library.
Yeah, can I peruse that a bit?
No, there's desks. It's more like a study.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything that catches my eye? Do you want? I can,
Can I get some perception rolls?
Jack.
Critical fail.
Okay.
You know,
20.
20.
20.
my character doesn't
20?
like paying attention to anything.
Okay.
You're like, ooh, chandelier.
Seriously.
Uh,
Gonna get
you
another
find
D20.
you find a bottle of cognac on a
Okay.
on a metal tray. You guys notice as you're like looking around, like you're looking book by book, and you're sort of looking at the ground. Your tracking instincts are kicking in. You notice where there's a scuff along the floor, and you notice a bit of air passing through one of the between two of the shelves.
Is it like in a crystal bottle or like?
Yes, it's a crystal decanter. Actually, it's actually a ship's decanter, so it's larger on the bottom.
Okay.
And I intently am staring at the wood grain of the desk.
It is really nice.
What is
It
this,
is
cherry?
hand-carved mahogany.
So I wave over to my commander. Feel this.
Does the puff of air correspond with the scuff on
Yep.
the floor? I'll open up the secret passage.
Yep.
Secret door!
Is there a glass?
Yeah, there's a tumbler. Okay.
Take it like about a finger.
Okay.
That's about.
There's
all
a
of it.
tumbler. Like,
Oh, yeah,
follow,
it's quite
subscribe.
nice.
Actually, not even that. Just a little taste is all good.
It is quite nice. It is high quality. The elves have
Told
some
you.
time to let things age.
This is quite nice. He had a lovely taste in cognac.
I don't typically partake, thank you.
Um,
I
so
didn't even ask you. I'm sorry.
as you
He did have that, yes.
so you open up this door,
Sorry for not even
this
asking.
shelf, and there's a passageway that extends into darkness, which you guys don't notice all that much, but it seems to like go underneath and back around.
Have you guys seen this wood? Oh, a door.
Yes, come along.
I'm sorry.
What would you like to do?
Go down the secret passageway. I don't see why not.
When presented with a secret
Like, why
passageway.
not?
Okay.
All right,
As you
secret
follow the path,
tunnel, secret tunnel.
it is not very wide, so it's you guys are going through single file. What order are you guys going in?
I assume I'm last because I was so
Because
distracted.
we had to.
Okay.
So probably
So-
one of the two of us first.
First,
Yeah, one of the two of us is
last.
first.
Well, if I opened it,
I'm surely right behind you.
Okay.
you'll-
So
Yeah, I'll be
1,
right
2,
behind
3,
her.
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds
Cool.
good.
So as you walk through, you hear your footsteps like echo throughout this
does
this
this
hallway.
hallway seem like dusty, rarely used, or does it seem
It seems like it was recently used.
okay?
Like there was a lot of running around. So like
patter of little feet.
not so much little.
Well, they're
Give me a survival check.
Everyone?
Where did my D20 go?
Is this? Oh, I think I grabbed yours. We both have black. Sorry.
We do.
I'm gonna grab a different one. Just well.
Survival,
roll
you
this
said?
first.
Yep.
7.
I can't make a survival check, so.
Okay. Just roll it.
24.
Okay.
24.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, hold on one second
You
here.
could have rolled a natural.
Here we
20,
go. This is
would've-
my original
You would have made a
D20.
survival check at that point.
It's true.
This is my lucky.
It is you can tell that there were 7 people running up and down.
Used recently by 7 distinct people.
Yes.
Hmm.
Does it all seem like, roughly elf-sized footprints?
Roughly, yeah.
Okay.
And we're still heading down this secret passageway.
Yeah. And you emerge in to a door.
Okay.
Would you like to open it?
Can I just take a quick... It's Archdruid,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
can I do a quick, arcane
Yeah, go for it.
evaluation?
check.
I would watch for glyphs.
That is going to be an 18.
You see no arcane symbols or any sort of magical trappings. It is, however, mechanical in nature. It is a mechanical device that opens up the door.
Hmm.
So you basically just pull a lever and it's going to open.
So it seems legit. It seems calm, so I'm just going to
Alright.
go
Okay.
for it.
You emerge into a cold room.
Oh,
There's
comfy.
meat hanging from hooks.
Is there any way to kind of put a brick down on that door?
Yeah.
Just so it
You're
doesn't-
good. Yep. You can find one of the ham shanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it holds open.
Okay.
It's about 10 by. No. Hold on a sec.
Weird.
Okay. Oh, okay. Um, the friendly staff here at Zulus, because they are very friendly.
So,
Um,
so
sorry.
kind of look at you and go, "Are you sure he wasn't into necromancy? Because this is like."
I mean,
keeping some
would
ham-
this-
Why
this
would you
would be
have a
normal?
secret passageway to a ham storage unit?
Is there another door, or is the
Yes,
secret
yes, there
passageway the
is.
only door?
There's another door opposite you, about 10 feet
Because
ahead.
there were many discussions in other parties about the ever roast and the ever ham and all this other stuff. That is another story for another
I
day.
suspect this is just a way to get around the mansion secretly. There is another door there.
Perhaps he was a closet meat eater. His friends all thought he was a vegetarian.
That is a secret to die for.
I have known one person.
All right. So what are you doing?
That's actually really
Carrying on.
Yeah. Does anything general look around in here? Perception check. Anything looking out of place?
In here, go for it.
Ooh.
25.
No.
No.
Oh no, actually, there's some blood splatter on the floor, and where it looks like a body was dragged out.
Oh. Blood splatter, not from the meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Let's go in the direction of where it looks like something was dragged.
Following the blood.
So you open up the door
Yep.
Following the blood.
into a kitchen.
He was a secret eater?
It looks like he was
I mean,
secretly eating
so
meat.
it's a metal door, and it seems to be well insulated as a method of keeping the cold here, so food would last longer.
Some kind of refreezing unit. Like a refreezerator.
We need this for the sandwiches.
Refreezerator.
We should come back here and investigate how it's done.
All right.
But first, we're solving a murder.
Murder!
All right. You were in the kitchen.
So we discovered refrigeration.
Yes.
There's a doorway.
Well, Archdruid Bod discovered.
Invented refrigeration. Is this whole campaign about making sandwiches?
There's going to be necrotic ham. I'm telling you.
I'm going to be biting into a sandwich and it's going to go, I'll eat you! Alright,
It's really possible.
sorry.
And
I'm
we've been to
mortified.
a study and a kitchen and...
There's two
The other room
doorway.
we
There's
can't
two
quite,
exits
so.
from here.
Okay.
It looks like one goes back into the hall and where it's open, and then there's another room with a swinging door.
Yeah, I'm just continuing on to the next room.
We might as well.
And there's a small opening in the wall where a pass through.
Oh, does the blood smear continue in any particular direction?
It goes out
does it stop?
towards the hall.
Oh, then maybe towards the hall.
Yeah.
Follow the blood smear.
At this point, we might as well.
All right.
Following the blood.
Follow the blood.
Keep following the blood.
This
Everything's
is a
better.
really weird fetish secret hidey hole so far.
Uh-huh.
Well, you don't maintain your title of Archdruid with letting people know all your dirty secrets.
It's fair.
I'm
Okay, so
following
you're
you,
following
miss.
out.
I'm
You're
literally...
just drunkenly in the
I'm-
background.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Yeah, are you still with us, or
yeah.
are you like poking?
No,
Actually,
we
give me
didn't
another
lose him.
Constitution check.
13.
Yeah, 13.
All right. You're
I
not
memorized the
feeling super
Constitution.
hot, but you're not tripping over yourself.
Yeah. So I'm just sort of following along behind, just
We could
still,
perhaps
still
you know,
enjoying
refill
the
that
feeling.
tumbler with some water in the kitchen.
I'm literally going where the wind takes me.
Okay.
The breeze through the cracks. It's my
So
character's
Hair
So
of the
you-
dog.
you step
bond.
down the stairs from the kitchen, and you're in a small antechamber. And there's another doorway. You open up the door.
Yep.
Okay. There's a door immediately to your left, and a set of double doors next to it, and across from you is another door. And you, if you followed it this way, there'd be a set of stairs into the room, into the hall where you just came from.
We'll go to wherever we haven't explored yet.
There's
Christie's-
several.
The one
Christie's
to the
spatial reasoning is not good.
Okay,
but
so like the
alright.
first door,
Yeah.
the one to the left
You open
sounds
it up,
interesting.
and there is a porcelain chair with a hole in the seat, and a small well and water faucet.
That's the loo.
It
I'm
is
looking
the
at
bathroom.
The hole. I'm looking at the hole.
Okay, you look down the hole and there's water,
Oh.
and there's a handle hanging from the
Oh.
ceiling.
I've heard of this.
It's a reanimation station. Anyway, let's go to the next one.
Okay. The next room over is a very. You open up these double doors, and there's stairs up again, and it extends out into a large, very smooth, floored room with glass doors out, and a small area where it looks like a stage. It looks like a ballroom.
Tale
Is
as
it empty
old
at the
as
moment?
It is empty at the
time.
moment.
We are in our formal wear.
It's true.
Mini dance break?
So we
Breakdown.
visited the ballroom and the study and the kitchen.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I'm a little too drunk for that right now.
Oh.
Sorry,
Alright,
Fine.
well. Oh, could we, from being in my grandfather's place,
besides, I mean,
the window that the arrow came from, what room would that have come from?
You think that it would have had to come from either the front door or whatever room is above it.
Okay.
Do we have a sense that we're anywhere near that room?
You're on the opposite end of the house.
Oh, okay.
Well, then let's make our way toward the front, but like looking
But why
as
is
we
there
go.
a secret kitchen, secret bathroom?
Oh, these are
secret
normal
ballroom?
doors.
Yeah, these are normal
Yeah.
doors. It's just
We-
secret that you can get from the study to the.
It's like the
What
Clue
would we call
House.
that
It's
room?
the Clue House. It's 100% the Clue House.
Totally the clue house.
Oh my god, is it actually the Clue House? I want to see the tile
And
map
there
of
were
this.
7 people running around.
Yep.
How
Oh
many?
my
all-
god. Oh my god.
Dun,
Well,
dun, 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 dun.
Just the description of the secret passage just reminded me of it. Oh my god.
Thanks, everyone.
Well, it was Mrs. White
Yep.
with
Colonel
the poison
Mustard.
arrow.
The way that my father described the murder, I think it was all of them,
Yeah.
because he was maybe hung
7
maybe
people.
with an
Oh
arrow.
my god.
and
So before we head back upstairs, just add a character.
I
real
get
quick.
it.
Do
Yep.
we want to take a 5-minute?
Oh, yeah. Do we want to
bathroom
take a...
break?
Yeah,
Take
I'll
some
get
break?
another drink.
All right. We'll be right back as soon as I figure out how to turn this off.
Well, we may break everything.
oh, I can do that.
Okay. Thank you.
One of my friends subscribed, I think.
Yay!
I think
Yeah, let's.
I don't remember who
congratulate-
Every Hole Patrol is, but I know that's one of my friends.
Cool.
Every Hole
Yep,
Patrol.
grab that.
They have a very great Twitch name.
All right, we good?
yeah, considering that makes me think it might.
Is my butt there? Yeah, it's totally my butt. Hi. Eric left, so there was a bit of which button does what.
Eric, we miss you.
We miss you, Eric.
Wherever you are.
Started with your butt, though.
Yep, because I was looking over the screen. Okay,
I
so
found coffee.
when we left, we were in one of the part of the hall, having just come out of the ballroom. All right.
Trying to find
All
our
right.
way back towards the entryway to.
Okay, you see the entryway.
Okay.
Just down the stairs off, like directly behind the. It's directly opposite of the entryway into the ballroom.
Are there stairs up to the second floor?
Yeah, you saw them as you came in.
Okay. Why don't we make our way up?
Okay. Up toward where we think.
Yeah, the angle that it appeared seemed to be coming from the upper part of the building, and we should make our way up there.
Okay.
This place is a maze.
Yep.
So, the second floor landing is quite large, and there's hallways that go out behind you as you come up the stairs. It is fairly easy to wind your way back up to above the door.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Let's
Okay.
get back up there. I see you,
Alright.
Broom. Let's enter
Okay.
you.
So you're walking back that way, and there you do find a ballista pointing out pointing out the window.
There you go.
I'd like to look around, yeah, and see if
yeah.
I could find clues of who is operating it.
Okay, so are you going to be looking at the ballista?
I'm gonna be looking around the ballista and kind of at the back where it would be loaded and used.
Okay. And what is everybody else doing?
I want to take a look at the rest of this area.
Okay.
Just kind of.
Yeah, look around in general. In particular, see if I can figure out, like, was the ballista there before the bird, before the bod murder,
It's okay.
or
Okay.
Like, what
give me
was-
an
what
give
was the
me
order of
an
operations?
investigation check, a wisdom investigation.
wisdom investigation. My
Or is it-
investigation is 0. Wisdom is +3. So 10.
You're not really sure. Because you're looking at something that's within weeks, and this is not an environment you're used to.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get an investigation check from you.
It's not great. It's 10.
All right. You also aren't able to really discern anything. It looks like it maybe used to be a bedroom, but the bed's not here.
This is like the dust pattern.
Yeah, like there's the holes in the carpet where the bed had been. Constitution save.
18.
Okay. Can I get a reflex save?
Reflex save?
Sorry, dexterity save.
Okay. I was like,
Wrong
whew,
game.
3.5? 4? Okay. You said dex save?
Yep.
Oh, 19.
Okay, cool. You're able to jump back as mouth forms on the ballista and tries to attack you.
Not this time! Not today, Satan!
All right. It
Demon ballista.
Had my fair of shit luck today.
Oh, hello, Mimic.
You've already died once today. Or
I,
was that
Um,
yesterday?
I was ready for it this
yeah.
time.
The
A mouth formed. It's a mimic.
It. Yep.
Stupid mimics.
It. Yep. So its
was it
its
do?
attack was attacking you, and it missed. What would you like to do after having "Not today, Satan" being uttered in the middle of the room?
Dibs?
So it seems like it's like some kind of. Is it like a demon?
Uh,
I don't
Give
know.
me
Can I
an-
Arcana this?
yeah, sure.
Let's Arcana,
it's Arcana?
this action. That would be 17.
Yeah, this is a mimic.
Can I reaction cantrip or
What?
something?
We gotta go.
No.
That's all you hear out of her. We gotta go now. Bye.
I mean, no, this thing's gotta go. Let's destroy it.
All right, so your turn, Tail.
I'm just explaining that this is important, that we probably leave in
This room has answers. This thing isn't gonna get me.
The
I'm gonna
answer that
kill
you're
it.
gonna get is death.
I'm angry.
It does seem to be a pattern.
We don't have time to discuss. I'm gonna cast Blade Ward on myself.
Okay. What does it do again?
It gives me resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage
Cool.
by weapon attacks.
All right.
I guess.
Necklace goes on.
Okay.
It's like
disappears.
an air shield.
And I look over at you and I'm like, you know this.
Wait, did you activate the necklace or not?
No, I just put it on.
Okay.
I just put it on. I'm like,
Okay.
That'd be
This is
hilarious. I'm kind
not
of leaning
great.
against her and just.
So run out of the room, shut the door.
well, I'm just kind of like, this is not great. Like, she is
If
not
if
doing
if
good
it's
right now.
invisible, it doesn't matter if we run away. It's probably gonna find us. We
No,
best.
she would be
She's invisible.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, I thought you
she's
said
n-
it turned
no, no,
invisible. I was
no.
like, oh shh.
No, it's no.
Invisible
There is
mimic.
nothing invisible that you can see. There is nothing invisible that you can see.
Good job. Yep.
That is true.
I am going to. Can I get an action? Can I take an action? Are we
My
in combat?
brain
Are we in
just broke. I'm
combat?
sorry.
Should I just roll initiative?
No, I'm just going down the line initiative-wise.
I don't want to.
So you use
So,
yours
so
to
I
be
proclaim the information from my
I've
arcane
protected
check.
myself.
It's like,
Bad.
it's a mimic. This is bad.
Okay.
This is super badness. Like, remember what we ran into? Bad.
I have a thing I can do.
All right, so you proclaim. What would you like to do?
So we should leave then. Is that what you're saying?
It's unclear if we're too late.
Hand
My books-
crossbow. I'm gonna
So far away, I'm gonna steal yours.
Oh yeah, go for it.
fuck at one.
Okay, roll the hit.
22.
Oh, absolutely.
So let's see.
Okay.
5 damage.
5 damage. Okay.
So we should leave then. Thunk.
All right. Cool.
That was
Me?
What are you doing?
That was really good.
I'll go ahead and attack it with my monk dagger unarmed combo.
Okay. Go for it.
First one's a miss. That's a 3 plus. Sorry, 8. So 8 total.
Okay. That is a miss.
Okay.
Follow up.
Follow up unarmed. Jeez. 11.
That is also a miss.
Damn.
Would you like to move?
I'm gonna go ahead and go to the corner of the room furthest from the ballista mimic.
That moves you back towards. You can go back towards the door that you came in.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get back towards
Okay.
the door.
So, what would you like to do?
Not my
Inopportune
day.
yawn.
Don't yawn.
Is
That's
there
the
anyone
weak-
within?
That's how they get you.
I know. Is there
I
anyone
just-
within?
yeah,
Are any of my
if-
friends
You
within
should
5
learn
feet
to
of the
drink
mimic?
some more then.
No. No.
I stepped away.
Fantastic.
About 10 feet away.
Then I'm gonna use Hail of Thorns in addition to my normal attack.
Sweet.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Get it.
So I haven't used it yet though, so I'm still learning. Target and anyone within 5 feet of it makes a Dex saving throw, DC 13.
Nice.
Okay. It misses.
Okay, cool. So
full
then I
damage.
make my normal attack and this
The
attack.
ballista is unable to dodge your attack.
Good. And let's see, this is melee, right?
It nimbly.
So not my longbow. Let's go with my short sword.
Okay.
15 to
I
hit.
just imagine one of
That
those
hits.
weird
Cool.
graphical
And
fiddles
I
in games
do
where,
so
like,
with the short
things
sword.
just go
It is 9 damage.
The weird physics problems.
And with the Hail of Thorns, a D10.
Ooh.
An additional 3.
An additional 13.
An additional 3.
Okay.
So a total of 12.
Okay.
And this lasts up to a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Just
The
looking at
ballista moves to attack you,
Me? Oh, phew.
Aura.
Hit it.
You at least did
It
damage
moves?
to it.
Yeah, it's gonna swing one of its army flappy things from a arrow.
It's an arm.
Yeah,
It's an
arm. It's close enough. Yeah. So it's 23 to hit.
It slaps you with its wood.
I'm pretty sure that hits.
Yeah, that's for 7 damage.
7.
Yep.
'Kay.
Okay.
You need-
And it transforms into a dresser.
Not a chest with legs.
Tia's gonna calm herself. She's been always taught that mimics are really bad and freaks her out every time because you can't know what to do or know what they're gonna change into, so it's kind of freaky. And, like, turn to her old god, even though she doesn't know who it is. Just be like, come on, calm me down, let me feel better. Let me hear that voice again. Just give me something.
I no call your name. Your order not ready.
No soup for you.
So frustrating. So one day it will happen, and I believe it
Yeah, that's
will
what you get
happen.
when you worship the god of dumplings.
Is that? Oh no.
Well, I don't know that.
That's
yet.
what the voice was.
Well, I don't even actually know. That's the
Oh
fun
no.
bit.
Problematic.
And I'm
at
just gonna look at
best.
this dresser and go, not today. I'm gonna, God, fine. And I'm just gonna throw like just an Eldritch blast.
Okay, go for it.
And that is probably not gonna hit with an 11.
No, it does not. But it's real close. It like
My order was not ready. And then just all of them go, what?
Okay. I'm curious about your deities.
Trying to stay far enough away. Load up again.
okay.
Talk.
Can
Okay.
you hand me the player's handbook or a player's
Oh,
handbook?
I've got it.
Oh, yeah.
So 14 to hit.
Okay.
That hits.
I can keep this.
I don't
No,
know
it's
how
all
I
good.
missed a dresser.
I have it written here now.
What?
I just
I
have
don't
to
know how I
remember what
missed
it's
a
called.
dresser.
8 points.
8 points. All right.
Well, if it turned into a bard, maybe hit the broadside of it.
Okay.
So they're all out of the way still, right?
Engaged in melee combat. RAs.
Yeah, I forgot to step back.
Oh, it's okay actually. It said, let me check real quick. It says I can select a creature. It doesn't specify that it's a range.
Sure. You select the dresser.
Okay. Create a
Right
blast
click.
of compressed air. Choose a creature within 30 feet. He needs to make a strength save. DC 12.
Makes it.
It takes half damage of my 3d10. Math. Okay, 15. 20, half of 25.
Okay, so that's 12. So that's
That's bludgeoning. So
Okay.
I punch, create a force of air that bludgeons it.
okay. The dresser seems perturbed.
I blow on you.
Ara.
How big is this room we're in?
Cost me 2 key points.
It's
So
about
if I made a 20-foot radius sphere of fire, would that kill my friends?
This thing
No.
even has
Okay.
a thing to track my key usage. That's crazy.
Then I think I want to use fireball. Well, the fire medallion,
okay.
along with the hail of thorns is still happening.
Yep.
So let's do fireball first.
Okay.
So I don't know what my plus is to hit with that one.
It's range.
It's probably not going to hit.
Dexterity. No, that's right. We did. It's plus Constitution.
That's right. Okay, so 7 plus 2 is 9, and that one probably doesn't hit.
9 total.
9 total.
Nope. So you exhale fire and just like, and you kind of like fire around. And the curtains are on fire.
Sorry.
And the carpet.
You know this house is made of wood.
Yeah. Well, Greenwood doesn't burn very well. So
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
But then Hail of Thorns still happens, so
And that's another 3.
DC 13 saving throw.
At what for DC 13 dexterity?
Dex, yeah.
Yeah, it misses.
Okay, so then I get to roll a d10. 4 damage.
Okay. All right. The dresser moves in to attack Freehu. As it attempts to bite you, does a 13 and a 13 misses. So it like tries to like open its open and close its doors at you and misses. Meanwhile, you
Like
hear the
using
sound
a style
of
dresser.
a harpsichord thumping up the stairs.
Oh no.
Okay.
Clang,
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 clang, clang.
Yeah, maybe you're right. We should leave.
Tia?
You think so? What's the state of
We
this
seem to be
dresser?
having
Like,
trouble
how
with one
hurt
of
is
them.
this?
The dresser's not doing so well. The carpet and the curtains and
we
part
should
of the
probably
wall
put
are
out
now on
fire.
fire, and there seems to be a harpsichord coming up the stairs.
Do you really think we're gonna find the answers that you're looking for in this crazy hamsicle-filled magical furniture?
I mean, I was
Happy
hoping
house?
we would, but I wasn't expecting the furniture to come alive. So
Did the mimic kill your grandfather?
I don't know.
I'm so
Me
confused.
too.
Considering all the other weird things that are happening in the forest, this could all still be connected.
That's true.
I think
It
we gotta
could.
figure something out. As much as I want to leave, can we somehow knock this piece of furniture into the burning drapes?
It's a good idea.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
just try and square it up with another Eldritch Blast and hopefully try and knock it into the.
All right, roll it.
That is a 19.
That. So you're trying to blast it back into the fire?
Yeah, just
All
kind
right, roll for damage.
Let's see.
A few of my friends said they're watching
That would
still.
be 7.
7. All right. Yeah. The dresser stumbles backwards, and
I just
Yeah, yeah.
and like not like backs into the wall that is on fire.
Yeah.
oh goodness.
And you get hit with the additional 4 force damage from my shot.
Okay. All right. What would you like to do?
Where is the harpsichord coming up from?
It's coming up. The sound is coming from the stairs up that you guys took.
And is that the only way out of here?
Or
Or is there another? So that
That's the only set of stairs that you saw.
okay.
Given my
But that-
excellent mapping skills, does it seem likely there's a secret passage in this room?
You're not sure. The secret passage downstairs went under.
Okay.
So there's so the stairwell that we came up,
Yep.
was that closed door, open door?
It was open. It came onto a landing.
Okay. So I will and slip out of the room and look
Yep.
down the stairwell.
There's an angry harpsichord.
Is it coming up the stairs?
Clang, clang,
Okay.
clang. It's not alone.
Okay.
There seems to be a dining room table.
This is a really bad.
Those are fucked up.
Yeah.
And give me a quick perception roll.
All right. 10.
Okay, that is enough. You smell rotting flesh.
I choose you.
Oh my god! What?
So
Oh no!
where are you throwing it?
Right in front of the harpsichord.
We have
Okay.
no guarantee. Oh no!
Bodak. Okay, so I need to do some saves here real quick.
I can't draw all
Is
this.
the
This is
Bodak
too
on our
much.
side?
We have no idea if it's on our side.
The harpsichord and the table drop.
No!
Yes.
Oh,
all right.
Wow.
What would you like to do?
So the mimics are dead. They're down.
How do you?
You don't
All
know
of a
anything?
sudden, like what you are engrossed in this battle behind you, and now you hear, "I choose you, Bodok," and clang clang, Bodok, and
Oh, no.
clang 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 clang.
It falls down. And what am I seeing of the ballista that I've been in combat with?
It is the dresser.
Sorry.
Dresser is super
dresser.
effective, by
The
the way.
dresser is on fire.
Fire is super
the
effective against
dresser
dresser.
is on fire.
Yes.
I'm going to summon my unseen servant
Okay.
and have him look for the nearest bottle of alcohol.
Okay.
It's
It finds a decanter of cognac
I give him
being
an-
carried by your companion.
I was waiting for
It
that.
follows instructions, and I
You
command
feel-
it to pour me a drink.
The bottle is plucked from your hand.
For the record, I am a very relaxed and accepting person, but I need this more than you right now.
Okay. And you take a drink? It is very nice cognac.
Oh, this is really good.
I thought you said you
It
did-
is. It is smooth. It is oaky. It is very old.
I make exceptions in
Okay.
extreme circumstances.
And
So,
at this
I- I
moment,
would- I
you
would think that
see
this would not be the
Tia
best
look
point.
over at you and go, "Congratulations! Now you're actually adventuring with us at the appropriate level."
It took a mimic harpsichord trying to climb up the stairs to murder me to realize what I needed to do.
All right. For reference, the Bodak will be acting on your turn. Oh, yeah, thank you.
We have beverage
That's good.
deliveries.
Thank you
for
very
Oh
you
my
much.
at-
goodness!
We
Look
do
how
have beverage
fancy!
deliveries.
Our DM
They
just
take
got
care of us
a
at Zulus.
coffee delivered to him.
Just a quick, little advertisement break.
Yes. The
Zulus.
friendly staff at Zulus.
We'll bring the
Zulus
beverages to
in
you.
Bothell. All right.
Yep.
So that cost my action to summon him. I can now command him as a bonus action on my turn.
Yep. And you've made your commands.
I'm good.
All right.
All right. Does the dresser look like it's dead yet?
Not quite.
Okay.
It is not quite dead yet.
Is it on fire?
It is on fire.
So it is dying. Like, I'm wondering if I can just leave the dresser to finish dying while I put out the rest of the fires.
Probably.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to do that. Like,
Okay.
I'll leave the dresser to continue burning until it's dead.
All right.
But put out the curtain,
So,
because that's a weird sentence.
all right. How are you going to put out the curtains
So I don't know. Do I have?
and the wall and the floor
Yeah. I probably have some variety.
and
of
some
spells
more
that can do
wall
this.
and some
And a
ceiling?
ceiling?
Nope, just one ceiling.
Is one of the prestidigitation things create water? I know there's a bunch of little things that prestidigitation.
think
Yeah, I
so.
think so. I think
Yeah.
it's like a small amount of water.
It's not a lot.
No.
I thought it. Oh, I didn't know
I'll
if
do
it could
if I
summon
have
water.
I guess I'd have a fancy cloak on right now, though, not a useful. Like,
No.
cloak.
Yeah, you're wearing kind of a fancy.
Well, let's see what I can do with prestidigitation. Page 2767.
I know you can heat water
Wait, did
1
anyone
degree.
take the rooster necklace?
I did.
Oh yeah, what does the rooster necklace do?
Telekinesis, apparently.
Take the fire things and move them. I don't know.
The wall?
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Blow the
Oh,
walls
oh! I can make the fire way more intense if
Ooh.
you like.
I could chill it, but it's only 1 cubic foot.
All right. What do I have to roll to? What does the dresser have to roll to save against the thorns?
Dex saving throws 13.
Yeah. Okay. The dresser misses its save.
All right, and takes 3 more damage.
And the dresser drops
Excellent.
and dissolves into a pool of ick.
Hey, you have like wind power, right? Does
Yeah,
the
yeah,
wind
yeah.
put out
Um,
fire, or just make it worse?
I can do lots of stuff.
The
Suck
house
all the air out
screams.
of the room.
The what?
The house screams.
Oh Jesus, we gotta go.
I can light or snuff fire.
And you feel the
Oh, yes,
floor
do that.
shake.
What do you want me to do?
Put the
As
fire
you
out.
hear yelling
Fire
from
Yeah.
below. Give me the medallion.
Oh,
Yelling from below?
Yeah, from down the hall and down the stairs.
We
Doesn't
should,
sound very nice.
yeah, we should leave. I
Uh,
assume I still have the medallion on me.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to know what that does? Since you know when you've been holding it.
Oh, yeah.
This octagonal stone medallion has 3 charges. While holding this item in your hand, you can use an action to expend a charge to cast animate objects through the talisman. When you do, the objects animated are notably more capable than if someone were to cast the spell without the talisman. Each object becomes resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage from non-magical weapons, and each gains multi-attack and can attack twice on its turn. You can choose to give any of the objects affected increased intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores up to 10. Objects with increased intelligence can also be given the ability to speak common. The talisman regains all expended charges at dawn.
Kind of like the objects we were fighting?
Yeah. Also, okay. Back up. You said when we came in that the mansion looked like it was holding on to the tree?
Yep.
I think we're inside of a giant monster.
Neat. We should go.
We should go and maybe just not put the fires out, actually.
Yeah, let the thing burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
into
mean,
it. Let's go.
I respect life, and I value all creatures of this planet. I've seen far and wide intelligent creatures that would bring awe to many, but let's kill this thing, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Your turn.
I don't think we're going to find the answers we're looking for in the animated house. I think we should cruise on out. And if there's any way to cruise past that library, we're just going to nip some of those books on the way out of this thing. But I think we should just head out of here as fast as possible.
All right. Which way would you like to go?
We're in that one hallway, and you already kind of went towards the...
Yeah. There's a Bodock.
Bodock, Bodock.
In the hallway that is looking back at Jerry. And you can I get a perception check?
Ugh, not very perceptive at the moment.
What was it?
At 6.
Okay. Nope. You really aren't very perceptive.
No. There's a lot going on.
There's a fair amount going on.
There's a dresser that's super
Fire and
effective.
Furniture
One
attacking
more.
us. It's like
The-
Beauty and the Beast gone wrong.
Yeah.
It's like we thought it was going to be the clue house, but really it's just a snack house, and we're the snack, and we should go. Unless you take that medallion, and I'm talking to you, I'm like, we should go, but touch the amulet to the tree.
And then the tree can defend itself.
Yeah.
She'll be like, whip its hair back and forth.
It's a good idea.
But
if
that's
I
all
can
I got.
find, like, actual tree not part of the mansion.
And I'm just
that
going to
seems
say
to
we
be
should
attached
probably
to the
just
tree.
start moving.
Okay, so you're gonna move past.
Or
Yep.
just move up to at least that point. So we
Okay.
can-
So as you're looking over the balcony of this area back down into the hall, you see a corpse standing there in robes, and there's vines pushing through its body. It is a corpse, an animated corpse that has been entwined with the forest, it seems. If you would like to give me a Arcana check to see what's going on, you may.
Druids are into
16.
some weird
Yeah,
shit.
you're pretty sure that's a lich.
Oh, okay.
And the necklace goes on.
You're like,
Okay,
poof.
And I just kind of yell back, Lich.
all right. Next
Not
up.
sure.
Okay, so what does my handy little Pokemon?
What would you like?
Is he just standing there looking at me?
Yeah.
Stare at the
Bodak!
Bodock, attack that thing.
Bodak!
Oh my god, we have a Pokemon.
Yep.
really wish its name was Babadook.
It stares at the lich.
We can call it Babadook.
Bodock Babadook.
But it seems to have no effect on it. And the Bodock somehow looks disappointed.
Oh.
It wasn't very effective.
Now I'm gonna have to draw a sad Bodock.
Yep. This is the thing that's happening. Alright.
Just check
Okay.
out Twitter, #LiquidTabletop, and you'll find all of these.
Oh my gosh.
Excellent. Alright, so.
Unseen Servant's command is to make sure to push the dresser towards the fire.
There is no dresser left. It
Oh.
is
Oh, it's
it
completely
is
burned.
dissolved into ichor.
Okay, good. Unseen Servant's job is to search the room for anything valuable. Search the rooms nearby for anything valuable.
Okay,
Within
you
60
see doors.
feet of me.
You see doors start to fly open, and the furniture start coming out.
Why Unseen Servant?
You haven't taught your unseen servant to shut the doors behind them.
Yeah. Okay. So down the stairs, where's the lich
The
standing?
lich is standing in the center of the stairs where there may or may not be a drop chandelier.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and
2 + 2 + 1 +
the
2.
lich.
All right.
He's got to do a strength save, DC 12.
It misses.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it misses.
He takes 3d10 damage. It's pushed 20 feet.
What kind?
Bludgeoning. I'm gonna roll for that.
Nope.
Oh.
It just stands there.
It doesn't take the bludgeoning damage.
No, it is immune.
And then he also is pushed back 20 feet and prone.
Okay. Yeah, he gets knocked back.
As long as he's not immune to that.
All right.
Yeah.
You're up.
And for my movement, I'm gonna try to book it past him while he's down.
You had to move forward to get to the stairs.
Oh, okay, that's fair, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm thinking attack the lich and move. In what order does that make sense?
Quick. Give me a quick insight check.
Insight.
At least I was able to knock him back.
Yeah. 14?
Okay. It is Antioch.
Oh, this is Antioch.
Yeah. This
So the Antioch that they thought was dead.
has become a druid lich.
Awesome.
He'd got into some dark magic.
Yeah, he did. You should.
Told you,
should
and
kill
you hear
him
this
properly.
whisper from behind you. It's,
I told you so.
I did ask if they were sure he was dead. I guess he is still dead.
Ask your doctor if necromancy is right for
I
you.
did ask
Oh
the
my
doctors.
God.
God damn it, I was right.
Okay,
Obviously,
so-
it is dead.
Necromancy is known
I
to
saw
cause
that bludgeoning
insomnia,
didn't seem
evil, and
right.
lichdom.
And
And
apparently
death.
it's all on fire anyway, so I'm going to try that again.
Please consult your doctor before committing necromancy.
Okay. Fire. 15 plus something to hit plus 2, 17 to hit.
I gotta use my last.
Attacking what?
The lich.
Okay. 17 to hit?
Yep.
Hits.
And I don't remember what I need to do.
Oh, wait, that's the
Unseen
wrong.
servant Totally
Page
let me
241.
down.
Yeah, okay, that does still hit. All right, how much damage?
I don't know yet. Sorry. 241. This is the game of books. A target takes 8d6 fire damage.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. I do not have 8 of them, but
I got 4. Do you want me to roll 2?
Huh?
I got 4. Would you like me to roll them?
sure. You roll your 4. I'll roll these 2 twice. 7, 13, 18 from me, and from your
Another
dice.
15 from me.
All right, that
Invisible
much
friend,
damage.
are you there?
13 plus 18.
Are you
Or
invisible?
15 plus 18,
Are you there?
so
Hello?
30 plus 3,
Hello?
33 damage.
You just,
Fire
You
damage.
just hear like,
All right. That
Do you
does some damage.
know
Yay.
If there's an
And
element that
the
licks are weak
floor
to?
is now on fire.
Yep.
Okay. The lich stands up.
Oh no. At least that's his
Um,
movement.
Oh, and my movement is to get closer to getting out.
Okay.
That is.
Approaching the stairs or leaving them.
Yeah.
The lich is going to attack you. You've got the rat medallion now.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was given it to give to the dude.
Yep. And he is going to attempt to. Nope. Yeah, he's just going to do that. He's going to turn into an octopus,
Oh.
an undead octopus. Does a 22 hit you?
I'm gonna guess
Me?
your AC is
Yep.
not 22.
You are grappled.
Crap. Okay.
It smells so bad.
Oh,
This is
no.
rotting octopus.
Oh my gosh, it's like sushi that's been out for a week.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh, and this is a smell I'm familiar with. It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
You're used to this. You're fine.
yeah.
And the house shudders downwards.
Oh, it's losing its grip.
Or it's walking.
Oh.
Combination of Baba Yaga
And-
flu and
A bed comes out of one of the bedrooms. Okay. Tia, what would you like to do?
While I'm invisible, I've had a moment to kind of peek around and see what's going on. Do I see this lich's phylactery anywhere?
I don't know why I didn't do
Give
that
me,
sooner. Clip it to my waistband.
Give me perception.
Well,
That would have been smarter to do earlier. Keep slipping
That
down
would
and tugging at my neck.
be-
yeah.
Yeah. 15.
15? Okay. You're looking around, like, trying to see something that looks... And you're not seeing anything in this like, general area. There doesn't seem... Like, as you're passing by... But there's a lot of rooms that you guys didn't look in downstairs. So you're going to start, like, looking in rooms, or...
I mean, that's what my invisible servant's doing.
Starting upstairs
Yeah.
and, being attacked by the furniture.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, we're
He's
not going to be
invisible.
able to kill this thing. From what I know about liches, like, we can't kill this thing without finding that thing.
Okay.
We're gonna be out.
Finding
of it.
what thing? Whisper in my ear, invisible friend.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell them that are near me without whatever information I'm trying to, like. I
Alright.
gotta find this thing. It's the only way we can kind of take this stuff down.
Okay. All right.
This thing has a weakness.
Yeah, I think I gotta go for it. I think I gotta
Go.
try and sprint and
Go.
try and hit
Okay.
that other room.
Do it. You're
All right.
invisible.
okay, so it's on fire right now.
It is on fire as an octopus grappling Ara.
All right.
There's your visual, by the way.
So the decanter of cognac,
Yep.
fling it.
You mean the decanter that he has?
Yeah.
Oh, he has it now.
Yep.
Never mind. So
I like where you're going though.
yeah. All right, so I will instead, like, oh, balls, pull out my saber and attempt to cut the arm that's
I will
grabbing.
remind you that you have 2 to-go cups. Did you drink them?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Okay, so pull out one, spin the top off, fling it.
All right. Give me a d20 roll.
I love
What did
this.
he throw at it?
His to-go cup of ale.
Any
Oh my
bonuses,
God.
etc.?
No, you're just going to tell me the result here in just 1 second. Let me find where is... There we go. I need the drink menu that Ren made.
Yeah.
I forgot to give you your decanter back.
Yep. I will fudge some stuff, but I won't fudge everything.
That's cool by me.
All right, there it is. What was your result?
12.
Oh, fudge. I can cast levitate once a day. Forgot about that.
Okay. It was clairvoyance. The know-it-all. It's gonna have an advantage on its next save.
I was just hoping to make the fire burn hotter.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was
There's.
just thinking alcohol.
Yeah.
It is on more fire.
Yes.
Because it was booze, but yeah, there was also a bit of clairvoyance in there. All right. Oh, wait, it's on him, not in him. Nope, he's just on fire more. Yep. Okay.
One of the leaves that's on is like, I can see the future.
All right.
Hi, Mr. Lich Guy. I'm going to use my action to control the elements, and I'm going to shape the fire that's around him into a mask that encases his head.
The octopus's head
Yeah.
is currently pressed up against.
Is the head pressed up against me?
Well, it is
It's
all
on
up in your
fire.
business.
It's on fire. Yeah, it's on you. I forgot, huh? Okay.
I thought
But
it was just
it
one
is on
tentacle.
fire, right?
It is on fire.
And that's in danger of hurting my friend.
Yep.
Yeah, it might be on fire soon.
I'm gonna extinguish the fire.
Okay.
I don't want you to get hurt. I can.
After I just did that,
Well, you threw it on her. She's probably splashed too. Did she get any on her?
Nope.
Oh, she didn't.
Nope.
Should I? I just.
Look, test your friends.
see.
Always throw fire at
Bludgeoning
them.
didn't
It's fine.
work. Maybe
It's
something
fine.
sharp, like shoot it in the head.
I'm just gonna go ahead and monk fight this shit.
Okay. Roll it.
Dagger, unarmed.
grab an arm and start spinning it.
Okay, there we go. There we go. 23
That'll
for
hit.
my dagger.
Yep.
That is a boop 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 boop.
Let's see if you should just grab it and done like an airplane spin. Womp, 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 womp.
That is a 5 damage, piercing. And
Okay.
then follow up unarmed. That's a 15.
That misses.
Dang.
Okay.
But you made such wonderful noises.
All right. Aura,
All right, how do I get ungrappled?
strength check.
Okay.
Or sorry, strength save.
Or start with that. Where did my d20 go?
Oh my god, did I take it again?
I don't know.
I think I did.
That's fine.
Keep thinking it's mine.
Ooh, 18 plus
Okay.
strength. You said.
Yep.
Nope, that's my owl. I was like, why am I a -4? Plus 1.
Okay.
19.
You unentwine yourself with the octopus.
Excellent.
Give me a
my-
perception check.
Okay. 10 plus something. Still not an owl. 16.
You notice that something is missing.
Crap, it has the
Okay. So
the talisman.
Oh, it
right?
grappled
Yep.
you. It was
All right.
targeting it.
the lich shifts back into human form
Oh no.
and points the medallion into the library at the library door. Casting, where is it? Firestorm at it, and it blows open. And a vase starts walking.
A vase?
A vase gets up and starts walking.
I'll yell in general, we have to get the medallion back. And then I assume other wood elves have speak with animals, right?
Pardon?
Other wood elves would have speak with animals.
Yeah.
I'll ask my owl to go get help.
Hoot! Hoot!
It's like, go,
at
I'm
the
on
door.
it.
Okay. You're up.
Okay, so I'm hunting for this word that I can't say very well.
Phylactery.
Phylactery. Thank you.
Give me an Arcana check.
19.
Okay. The phylactery is now walking.
It's that phase.
Yes.
Okay.
Because a phylactery that can protect itself is much better than just something sitting.
Yeah. So, I guess it's in the same room, because now you blew at the door. It's walking in. I'm just gonna nice disembodied voice yell like, "Kill the vase," and then I'm just gonna throw an eldritch blast at it,
Go for it.
and I'm gonna totally miss.
Goes. You see a blast appear out of nowhere in the hallway, and just shoot wildly into the library.
Yeah. What was your total then for that anyway?
It would have been 9.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry.
Just making sure. I just want to make absolutely sure. All right. So it's downstairs from
Yes.
where I'm standing. Cancel. I didn't say close. So I'm going to attempt to intercept it, I should say. So, how's the banister look?
Hang on, let's just
All right.
get you ready. I want this roll to be good.
All
I know
right.
what I'm
So
gonna do.
you're gonna do an acrobatics roll
Bandit
here.
roll.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I am. And I'm probably
We are
gonna.
inside of
It's
a
gonna be.
All right. Describe to me what you want to do.
Just gonna float down.
I'm gonna try and
You can float down and
hop
get help.
hop up onto the banister and slide down as I draw my saber in order to attempt to strike.
Oh, girl, get it.
Which
What?
strike which?
The vase.
Okay. Roll it.
Nope. I rolled a 2.
You
Come on.
you leap onto the banister and start sliding down. Bodok looks at you like, as your feet slip out from underneath you, as you hit your back up against it and slide down that way.
Okay.
You don't actually hurt yourself, but it is really not graceful.
Okay.
He doesn't fall though. He's just sliding.
Yeah.
Sliding down
Yeah. And,
The banister.
gracefully.
and as a bonus action, as I'm starting to fall, like Bodok face.
Bodok! Okay. Bodok. Because you haven't really seen it move,
Yeah.
like you're never really like paying attention to when it does. It doesn't really walk so much as it blinks from one step to the next in that sort of like jerky motion. And it approaches the vase and smashes it.
Yay!
Okay.
And
So plop.
the lich, engulfed in flames, drops.
Oh,
Cool. Can I get the medallion?
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Right now,
I think we're still in
there's
combat.
you're in a lot of mimic.
True. Okay. I'll wait my turn.
So, what mimics right now are in combat with me? Where am I? So I'm
you
at
were
the top of the stairs
Yeah.
still. Well, middle of the stairs-ish.
Yeah.
Because I was melee combating
Yeah.
at the bottom of the stairs where he had fallen and been
Yep.
pushed. So I'm actually at the bottom of the stairs.
Yep.
All right, so what's near me?
There's a bed trying to squeeze around a corner. A
Pivot.
Okay, are you safe? Are you
pivot.
good?
Pivot.
Where are
there's
you?
There's a chaise that is like coming down the stairs, and
I'm
there's
okay, love.
And
there-
you're invisible?
You get an invisible
Okay.
thumbs up.
then there's a vanity trying to push the bed
Is
around
there
the
a
corner.
window near me?
No, the windows are at the front. Otherwise, you're just surrounded by rooms.
Is there any way I can get to a window or something that looks outside of this house?
You could check the door that's next to you.
Oh, open.
Dining room.
Can I want to book it and jump out a window.
Yeah, because there's no dining room table because it already tried to attack.
Okay, I'm jumping out a window.
All right.
jump out a window.
Okay,
Cast levitate.
that's good.
I was gonna do about
Ah!
Okay,
oh, yeah, I can
so
float.
from the outside, you see that the house is crawling down the tree,
Okay.
and it is on fire.
You guys are good. I will get help. Bye. And I
All right.
float, and I'm now floating. It's probably moving more than 20 feet per turn, huh?
Yeah, it's
That's as fast as I can go down.
yep. Okay.
So it's like, oh god, okay, bye guys.
Yeah, you're watching this this thing crawl down the tree.
Well, I slowly float down.
Ara.
Bye.
I want to try and get the medallion.
Okay.
Is there a mimic in my way, or do I have a path to it?
You have a path to it.
All right. Do I pick it up, or do you want me to roll anything?
Nope. You grab it. Now
All
what?
right. Got the medallion. Now,
I'm just floating slowly.
should I want to try and hit something and continue moving toward escaping.
He got knocked like really close to the stairs.
Yeah.
That are 10 feet from the front door.
Okay.
Like you could just grab it and run.
Okay.
By the way, Unseen
Like, I
Servant
don't know
dissolves.
where
He's
you
more
are.
than 60 feet away.
You just jumped out a window.
Yep.
Bye.
Where are you?
I have I'm down the stairs at this point after having thump 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 thump.
I mean, like, if I run, am I gonna leave him surrounded by mimics?
There's a lot of mimics.
I asked if he was okay, and he said, "I'm okay, love."
I'm not. I'm assuming that since I'm at the bottom. Am I at the bottom of the stairs? I'm not surrounded by
kinda
mimics
bad.
at this particular.
No, but there's mimics like trying to. There's like this weird holdup of furniture trying to make it down the stairs.
Because someone's trying to move a queen size bed.
Yeah.
It's a four-poster on top of that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go through a door this size.
Yeah. It's.
While you're trying to figure that out, you're like, what? Where's the people? I got the thing, and then she's
got
gonna
the
roll
thing.
over.
Can
To,
never
all
run.
of a sudden, you're gonna see her deactivate the necklace. Next thing you'll be like, let's go. Come on. And then look back at you and be like,
All right, then Nara will just book it.
and let's just
So-
pop open the front door and just cruise out. because
So
I'm-
Okay.
where's the ball? by
Cruise
the way?
out onto what?
The ball.
The hunting ball.
It is
I would.
bouncing down the stairs.
Okay, I'm going to wait till and try and catch it,
Yep.
and then try to return. Come back to me,
Bodak.
Okay.
Bodak. I
Oh
love
my
you.
god. I cannot.
Roll charisma.
He's already
crit.
so sad.
That's-
All right.
Yes!
Back into the ball goes the Bodak.
Bodak.
Yeah, show her. Show wants to see the Bodak.
Can you draw Bodak the Pokemon? Where is he?
Aw.
Oh, it's so cute.
We should also show
Bodak,
the
Bodak.
camera.
This will all be online. It's ridiculous.
Bo, doc, doc.
Yeah, so he comes back.
Yep.
I kiss, he just kiss the ball
So-
Yep.
and sit up and out the door.
Okay.
How close are we to the ground before we walk out that door?
So as you walk out, you look down, and it's probably another 200 yards, so about 600 feet down.
I'm just floating.
20 feet at a time.
20 feet per turn. I'm
How
able
long
to
does
go.
it last?
1 moment.
Is it a minute?
I hope it doesn't run out before you get the ground.
Up to 10 minutes.
Okay, good.
That's good.
Concentration.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm
so
really.
after-
I'm like meditating. I'm like, keep
As
your
you float
keep
down.
your chill.
Okay.
Keep your chill. Drinking some of the.
Are there
okay.
any beetles nearby?
Yeah, you can catch a beetle.
Okay.
All right, yeah, it's like
Oh, so as you see two bridges dangling that were once attached to the house.
Okay. Yeah.
And there is a really irritated beetle that's like would snick like that weird chittering the beetles do at
Snick
the
snack.
house because it seems to be like getting in its way.
It's like, does
So we all
that
hop
compute?
in this beetle.
Okay.
When we hop in this beetle, I'm gonna turn to the two of them because you're floating somewhere.
Yep.
and be
I'm like,
So, murder mystery solved. The house did it. Your city
Yep.
is weird.
so not the city that I love.
Okay.
It was the house in all the rooms with
can-
the death.
With all
That's
of the
how
death.
it was. That's how it happened.
Yeah. Now that this is all done, can we go back and get some more wine? As soon as
sounds nice.
Oh yeah, I still have some.
Yeah. The house
I'm
in
like
every
drinking
room
it as I
with
float
every
down.
weapon.
So the house, the
It
warehouse,
doesn't break concentration.
turns into it becomes one of the beetles to make it down faster.
What?
But on fire.
Yeah, it's on fire.
Burning beetle.
Yeah.
We should kill that, I think.
How do you
it's
kill a
it's
house?
gargantuan.
Yeah.
And when it hits the bottom, turns into a normal-looking warehouse, and skitters off into tries to make it into the woods.
Still on fire.
Still on fire.
Does the medallion have the power to take away the life that it creates?
I don't think so, but have I hung out with it long enough to know?
This was not.
This was not done by the medallion.
No.
Yeah.
Because
This
you
is
had the
something
medallion.
else.
Can you
Right.
house Gundam this? Is there an empty house nearby? That you
Can we
turn it
Gurren
in?
Lagann this?
As we're just going down, I'm just looking at this thing, as we're all trying to figure things out.
I'm
pull out the
floating. I'm just
ocarina,
drinking.
And I just start playing a sea shanty.
Oh, yeah, we have the ocarina. I forgot.
I don't know.
What is happening right now?
So, I make it down safely.
Eventually.
Eventually, 20 feet per
20 per
6 seconds.
And that's 600 feet, so
6 times 10 would bring me to 200 feet per
That might be
minute.
helpful. We can at least track
yeah, so
200
3
feet.
minutes.
3 minutes. All right, that's good. At least I make it down without suddenly being like, oh shit, and falling the rest of the way.
Yeah, no, that's real good.
I could have created a gust of air to soften the fall, but no. Oh wait, I can prevent fall damage as well, so we would have been
Or
fine.
we could turn it into a firework with the ocarina.
What can I do with the ocarina? I've long forgotten. how to
Direct
do this.
interpretation of lyrics of a song will allow you to cast a spell appropriate to it at my discretion, since the wand is not with it. The wand of pun fusion.
The wand of what?
Pun
Pink might be.
fusion.
Pun
work.
fusion. Where did this wand come from?
The wand came from the
know
Wizards
if you know the
I
University.
two
don't have the
Sing that.
town, unfortunately.
Okay.
So let me try and.
Oh, well that was
Wood.
an adventure. I've got a little buzz going from the cognac I've been
Well,
drinking on the
honestly,
fall
do we have
down.
enough time to get back to the party?
If
and go,
I, the player, know a song that he doesn't, but he has the ocarina, how does that
You can
work?
fake it. You see little, the elves kind of scatter away from the building as it's...
Yeah, actually, it might come across well if you just read it. This will
but with
amuse
a
me.
sick hip hop drop.
Because there's a spark in you, and you gotta ignite the light and let it shine just out in the night, like the 4th of July, because baby, you're a firework. Come on, show them what you're worth. Make them go, oh, 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 as you shoot across the sky, aye, aye.
Do you know
Okay.
this song? Have you heard of this song?
No.
Oh.
Would
I
you
was-
like to perform?
You don't know how this goes?
No.
Meanwhile, I need you to roll
We can
charisma
sing together if you
Yeah.
and performance if you got it.
'Cause there's a spark in you, you just gotta ignite the light and let it shine just on the night like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what. I come down floating down. I'm like,
Okay.
Okay, I've heard the song twice.
oh,
So
okay.
that's-
All right.
I'm floating down,
15.
dancing and
15?
singing in the air.
All right. So
Oh gosh.
knocking
You
okay.
see-
Really glad that was empty.
the fire that was the warehouse that was on fire, kind of started sparkling.
Winona Ryder and Beetlejuice.
Yeah, up into the sky, though,
And
the song said.
The entire warehouse takes off towards Snake's Head Harbor.
Oh my gosh. And set up for next time.
All right, and we'll go ahead and close it there.
Oh my gosh.
Yay!
Yay! All right, I'm
I
gonna
don't
go.
even know that song.
I'll
Why
get
was
you
Wait,
that
your,
we
song?
do
I'll get you
outros
your
first?
Yeah, let's do
at
outros.
some point.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. I'm gonna pat it over here for outros.
We're gonna talk for a little bit. I don't know.
It is actually 11:15.
I
we've
do need
gone
to
over.
like GTFO
Yeah.
and get home to sleep.
True. Well, I've been at
Unfortunately.
level 23 at Twitter, and I will see you next time. It's been fun.
I'm Meast, the number 4, THIRTY 5, at, on the Twitters and most everywhere else. You can probably find me in some sort of variation therein.
I'm Corey, and I'm at Fruit Plays
Just like,
Games.
Bye.
And you can watch me talk about games and complain and rave about ones I like. And yeah,
And sing other
and
songs.
sing
And
all
sing.
the time, constantly.
Like you do.
I'm Chris Gratton on all the things we've been chatting.
Yeah, thanks, chat.
Bye.
We had a lot.
And I'm
Yeah.
Joe. I've been your DM. Thank you for joining us, and we will be back here the second Saturday. What day is it? What am I doing? Second Saturday in August, which will be the 12th. Bye.
Bye.